What's up, everybody? It's Jay and Jay with Justin and Jordan. Justin, what we got going on today, man? Another morning together.
Today we got a stock episode recap. If you guys don't remember, in the off season we had our little very own stock market episode. So now it's the quarter one review.
Q1, yeah. Obviously 82 games in the season. We want to break it up in 4. Last week it was going to be a little bit too close to cut because some of them played like 20 flat. Some teams weren't even like close to it. I think now, if I'm not mistaken, every team has at least played 20 games, so we're already a quarter into the season. So, of course, this is going to be that Q1 review.
Yeah, and we also will be reacting to the ESPN's top 25 under 25 list. A lot of controversial shit. We're going to be diving into that. Got NBA Cup quarterfinals predictions. Shout out to the New York Knicks.
Yeah, shout out to the Knicks.
So we're in that. And maybe some college football / college basketball, maybe some NFL Lion talk. But
I like how you say Lion talk.
But we got some good shit today.
Nah, yeah, 100%, Justin. Basketball, it was pretty decent week so far this week. I was happy about the Chris Middleton return until obviously things kind of went downhill. He had the 4-point play and everyone's like, he's back. This is just Celtics killer is back. But obviously that game did not really work out too well in their favor. Jaylen Brown got that T. That shit was funny. The him and Giannis rivalry, like, and it's not even like based on no bad shit, it's just straight competition. I'm actually really starting to like it.
Which I like.
OD,
yeah, I like it that way.
And like now so far as I want to see them play in the playoffs. Is it possible to see each other? Probably not. But it would be pretty fucking cool. Because actually no, it's possible. It's still pretty early. That's only if the Celtics stay second though. Because if they stay first, I mean the only way they'll see the Bucks is if they finish in that 4-5 matchup. I still think the Bucks will kind of finish in that 6 matchup. So I guess we'll see what's gonna happen with them. But honestly, I wanna get this top 25 list out the way, Justin. Mm-hmm. I was beyond fucking tight about this, to be honest with you. Because if there's one consistent thing in these ESPN under 25 lists, there's always one thing that's always wrong to me. They always, and this isn't even no bias, they always disrespect RJ Barrett on these lists.
Hell yes.
You're telling me that RJ Barrett isn't better than a lot of these guys on this fucking list?
Yeah,
seriously?
He is.
And even some of the top end guys, you're saying RJ and Tyler Hero aren't on the same fucking level?
Yeah.
You're telling me that these guys on the Rockets, all these young dudes on the Rockets are better than RJ Barrett? RJ's better than everyone on that Rockets team. They're all young guys except Şengün.
Yeah.
And even then, this year they're a competition. They're in that same similar tier. You tell me like a Derek Lively's better than RJ Barrett? Even if you extrapolate and say his potential, you mean to tell me that Derek Lively at his best is going to be better than RJ right now? Better than, I think RJ's 24, 6, and 7. And you're telling me that Derek Lively, at one point in time in his career, is going to be better than that. I strongly doubt it. I really strongly doubt it. That was my main focus, to be honest with you, that pissed me off the most. Because why is he not even on the list? Forget even being high. Why is he not on the list? And I checked because honestly, Justin, I was like, all right, maybe he's 25.
Nope.
That's what I thought. I said, maybe he's 25. That's why he's not on the list. No way they disrespected him again. I checked. He's not going to be 25 till I believe June or July. I forget which one it was.
In June.
But it's like, how is it that you leaving him off the list again? I'm looking at these guys ahead of him. Respect to the Rockets guys, for example. But RJ's better than all y'all. RJ's better than the men. He's better than Tari. He's better than all these guys on there.
I'm literally looking, bro. I'm like, yo, there's no reason why he shouldn't be at least like 22.
You're telling me Cam Thomas is better than RJ Barrett? Clearly.
No.
How many dudes is really better than RJ Barrett that's not 25 years old?
Like I don't know what goes into this list. Like, is it projection or is it right now? Because it's like, bro, there's no way y'all could like make up these lists and say confidently right now that Bilal Coulibaly is better than RJ Barrett. Like, there's no way.
Not even potential was. You would hope Bilal Coulibaly is gonna be RJ Barrett.
Yeah.
What he is right now. Wizards fans should be hoping for that.
Like, I fuck with Tari Eason. He is not better than RJ Barrett.
He's cool.
He's
I like him.
Yeah, he's
cool.
nice. Dyson Daniels, shout out to him. He's having a really good season. He's not better than RJ Barrett.
No.
Amen Thompson, same thing. Really nice season.
Not better
Great
than RJ.
Swiss Army knife. He's not better than RJ Barrett right now. Because now it becomes I feel like the writers, what it looks like to me, it's not even a who's better. For them, I feel like putting myself in their shoes, they're probably thinking like, oh, this is a top 25 of who I rather have. Not even a who's better. Because I feel like some people they go too deep into, oh yeah, I'd rather have this guy at the end of the day. But sometimes you gotta like take that shit out the window. Like pound for pound, this motherfucker's better.
Mm-hmm.
Like Tyler Hero, this is probably like where he would be at. The Tyler Hero, Jalen Green is at 20. Derek Lively at 19 is fucking.
That's what I'm saying.
That's insane.
Derek Lively's not better than RJ Barrett.
Jalen Suggs at 18. I feel like his range would have been like 19 to 21.
Where's Tyler Hero?
Tyler Hero is 21.
Okay, he's better than Tyler Hero. Keep going up.
Jalen Green is 20th.
He's better.
Derek Lively is 19. Jalen Suggs is 18.
He's better.
Jalen Johnson is 17.
They're even. I respect Jalen Johnson. They even.
Zion is 16.
That's a tough one to rank, but fine.
Brandon Miller is 15.
He's better than B Mills right now. If you want to even talk potential, I mean, at B Mills is very best. If I had to extrapolate, I'm not no fucking time traveler, but I don't think he's going to be that much better than RJ is right now. He'll be an all-star, but RJ is going to be an all-star this year.
Darius Garland is 14.
He's better than Darius Garland.
Cade Cunningham, 13.
No.
LaMelo Ball, 12.
No. Yeah. This is one. So that's why I would say RJ's like in like that 17-ish range. I think he's top 20.
Yeah.
Like, I understand being conservative, like 21, 22, whatever, but he's better than Hero. Zion's difficult to rank, but let's be real. Just because Zion doesn't play right now at this point in time, there's going to be RJ's third season averaging 20. I could put RJ over Zion because we don't even know what's going to happen with Zion.
Yeah, and a lot of this list, from what I'm putting together, is who you'd rather have. So you're telling me you'd rather have Zion right now than RJ who historically plays a lot of games. He don't miss games very often. And this year he's averaging career highs and everything. So it's like, you can't tell me you'd rather have Zion who's playing on average like 40 games a season than have RJ who's consistently giving you like at least 21 points a game.
But I want to know what the issue is with RJ. Because if you look at a player in the league, right? If I was to tell those ESPN writers, yo, there's this random guy in the league, he's averaging 24, 6, and 7, and he's shooting 47% from the field. And then obviously from 3 too, even I think he's shooting like 35%, nothing crazy average. And it's just the free throws that takes him down in true shooting, to be honest. He's shooting like sub 70%, just barely.
Yeah.
But if I tell you, hey, yo, there's this guy in the league, he's averaging 24, 6, and 7, 47% shooting, average 3-point shooter. What do you think of him? People will say he's a borderline all-star. He's an all-star, whatever. And I'm like, yeah, and he's young. They're like, damn, he's got a bright future. Then I say, you tell these writers, it's RJ Barrett. Like, oh, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, and it's every year.
Even when he was on the Knicks, these top 25 lists, he didn't make any of them.
No. Hold on. Go back to all rookie teams, bro.
He didn't make the all rookie.
He didn't make any of them.
Terrence Davis made an all rookie instead of RJ Barrett.
Where is he?
He's not even in the fucking league right now.
Where is he? That's my point. Where the fuck is... And mind you, RJ didn't even have no crazy rookie year, but he averaged more than 10, 11 points.
He should have been all rookie.
Yeah, he averaged like 13 points, bro.
I actually want to go back to that all rookie team because it
was terrible. Terrence Davis shit was ridiculous. I remember saying that. I was like, there's no fucking way. And Raptors fans were saying like, oh, but he's contributing to a playoff team. It's like, good for him.
All right, first team was Ja Morant, Kendrick Nunn, Eric Pascal, Brandon Clark, Zion Williamson. Nigga, 2 of those guys on the first team aren't even in the league anymore.
But even, fuck that. I'm saying even in that moment, RJ was better than Brandon Clark and Eric Pascal.
Kendrick Nunn, I understand.
Yeah, Kendrick Nunn had a crazy rookie year. But those 2 guys, RJ could have taken their spot.
And I don't know. I mean, Eric Pascal, bro. Nah, bro.
Even in the moment, RJ was better than him.
You can't convince me, bro. And then the second team was Tyler Hero, understandable. Terrence Davis, Kobe White, PJ Washington, Rui Hachimura.
No, Rui and Kobe White were not better than RJ and obviously Terrence Davis. It was not clear cut better than RJ.
Terrence Davis.
They're all in the same tier.
I don't know how he made the fucking team, bro. He averaged 7.5 points a game.
Playoff contributor, apparently. Contributed to a fucking playoff team.
And he shot 38% from 3. Nah, that's fact. That's whack.
We don't even know where he is, bro. That's the thing. He might be balling in Israel or some shit,
I'm about
bro.
to see, bro. That was criminal.
Yeah, that shit bothers me, bro.
He hasn't played since the 2023 season.
And the rest of the list isn't even bad, to be honest with you. It really isn't. The only polar bear in Texas is Derek Lively. No disrespect to him, but how is he a top 20 young player in the league?
Yeah.
He's cool. That's not me shitting on him, but you cannot tell me that he's better than RJ Barrett or projects to be better than RJ Barrett. I think the Mavs would be very fucking happy if he could even average 19 at some point in his career. Forget 24. If he could average 19. Can I see that happening? Probably not. I think he's going to be a really good role player for the rest of his career. A guy that you're going to want. But 24, 22, 20, 19, 18, he's not going to do that. He'll probably cap out at 15 or 16.
I feel like they're going too much into
the finals run, playoffs run.
A little bit of that, and also advanced analytics. Like, advanced analytics is probably fucking amazing for Derek Lively.
It doesn't matter, bro.
But I'm
honest with you.
Damn, I didn't know he spelled his name like that. Holy shit.
What?
Derek Lively.
Which part? I'm saying the Lively or the Derek?
The Derek. I've never seen it spelled like that. Dereck.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know where the C comes from. The only time I see a C in a Derek is Derrick.
Yeah. The only ways I've seen Derek spelled is Derek Jeter and Derrick Rose. Yeah. That's it. Those two.
Derek Miller.
Oh, yeah.
I've
never seen it spelled like that. That's crazy.
Shout out to the GOAT, bro.
Yeah, shout out to D Mills, bro. But, you said they would be lucky if he could average 19.
Fuck 24.
Never get to 19. I'm sorry. The most I could see Derek Lively averaging is like 12.
And that's not even no hating shit, but like I said, at his very best, if you could average like 15, right? Like a 15-10 guy, that's obviously valuable in the league.
Yeah.
But would you rather have a 15-10 guy or would you rather have 24, 6, and 7?
Yeah.
Let's just be honest with ourselves. What would you rather have? I think the playoff run just kind of skyrocketed his stock. Speaking of today's episode, but I think that playoff run, bro, everyone's kind of dragging that shit.
Is there anything else with this list that bothers you?
It was just RJ Barrett being gone. Was there anything else you had an issue with? Because like I said, the rest of the list was fine.
You don't think Halliburton's too high?
Where's Halliburton at?
6th.
He's not better than KD. He's not better than LaMelo. He's not better than...
So they have Halliburton. Where do we leave off? So he's 6. So Cade is at 13.
He's better. Cade is way better.
LaMelo's at 12.
LaMelo, when he played this season, was fucking MVP candidate. He's way fucking better.
Scotty Barnes is 11.
I would take... Even last year, I know people are going to say, oh, it's hindsight because he sucks right now. I would still take Scotty Barnes, like right now as a GM, over Halliburton to start my franchise.
Şengün is 10.
He's better than Şengün. Even with his struggles right now, he's better than Şengün all time.
J-Dub is 9th.
That's fine. He's better than J-Dub.
Evan Mobley's 8th.
That's tough. Because of this season, that's tough. That's a really big conversation. I'll go either way.
Tyrese Maxey is 7th.
Tyrese Maxey, like I said, is the best Tyrese in the league.
And then you have...
But it's also one spot, though.
And then you have Halliburton at 6.
If I had to do it, bro, I would obviously go Wemby. Damn. Fuck, yo, this is the tough part. Is it going to be Paolo or is it going to be Ant-Man? That's the real conversation.
That's a tough convo.
I would probably go... Wow. Honestly, I might go Paolo.
I'm not mad.
I might go Wemby, Paolo.
I'm not mad at it.
Wemby, Paolo, and then Ant-Man. And after that, that's where it gets tough. It's like, do you want to take Chet? Do you want to take like a Max, even though Chet is much younger?
Do you think they got Franz too high?
Franz is...
He's at 4.
No, he's fucking too high. And that's only because of this season.
Yeah.
Franz needs to get the fuck out the top 10.
He's at 4. That's crazy.
He's not better than Cade Cunningham. He's not better than Şengün. Even with how he's playing right now,
I think this is solely based on this season. But
that doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense,
problem
bro.
with RJ Barrett.
Yeah.
If it's based on how guys are playing this season, number 1, LaMelo should be in the top 3, if not number 1.
Exactly.
With all due respect to Wemby, and it's not like LaMelo's outplaying Wemby at a crazy like pace, right? Like they're close. But it's like you could say LaMelo's the best player under 25 this season. So where's the consistency there? Then if you say, oh, it's potential. So then why is Derek Lively this high up?
Yeah, Derek Lively should not Yeah, this shit is.
Potential or how you're playing this season, Derek Lively is not playing better than RJ Barrett, which is my problem
This
with the
list
list.
is all over the place. Bro.
Halliburton, if it's based on this season, should not be higher than a lot of these guys. He would be out of the top 15.
Yeah, bro. It makes no sense because you know that this is solely based on this season. Because if you did this list prior to the season, Franz Wagner would have been at like 16 because of how bad he was in the playoffs, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. No disrespect to Franz, he'll probably be like at 21 or something for me.
Probably.
I would not have had him a top 20 player.
I was being conservative. But yeah, bro. After that playoff series, he would have been like close to the 20s. Probably.
Yeah, he would have been like 21
because it was bad. This is solely off of this season and this stretch because I like Franz Wagner. He's a fucking dog.
Yeah, I like him too.
But that nigga is not fourth. I'm sorry, bro. The way LaMelo was playing before he got hurt, that motherfucker should be fourth. Halliburton should not be six at all.
It should, but it depends on what they're basing on. If it's career, okay.
If it's career, yeah.
If it's potential, I'm still not rocking with, but whatever. But if it's this season, should not be there. He shouldn't be there. If it's a combination of the three, he should not be there either.
I feel like from what I'm trying to evaluate what they're doing, I feel like it's a combo of potential and this season. But even then, Lively shouldn't be on this shit.
He shouldn't be on the list, period. For no matter what it is, if it's career, he shouldn't be there. He's in the middle of his second season.
His second fucking season.
If it's potential, like we said, at his very best, he could be 15 and 10, which is good. It's really fucking good. But let's be real. That's not no like, oh my God, this is a top like potential guy in the league. Like you're not excited for a guy to be 15 and 10.
If he's a little bit better than Tyson Chandler, you're happy with that.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
That doesn't make him a top 25 young player.
Yeah, exactly. And if it's based on, so we said potential, career, and how you're playing this season, he's not even doing nothing crazy this season.
No.
So what is it that factors into this list? Because like I said, even if it's a combination of the three, there's a lot of problems with this list, bro. Franz, even with how he's playing right now, I would bring him back, but it's like 15 or something. You feel me? If it's a combination of the three. But he's not a top 4 player, right? Even right now, if you base on how they're playing right now, he's not top 4. He's not. I like Franz. Franz is playing amazing. He'll be like top 7 if it's just on how they're playing this season. But it's like LaMelo better, Wemby better. Paulo went down, I understand, but still better. Ant better, you know? Better. Like Cade, you could argue. You feel me? You could argue Cade. So he's too high up for my liking. I'll say that much.
Yeah. But yeah, this list is all over the fucking place, bro.
Is there anybody else missing you think besides RJ?
I'd really have to think.
Yeah, I would have to think too because John's 25. Luka's 25. He's graduated from this
Luka's
list.
finally...
Yeah, he's finally off.
He's finally off this list.
If Luka was not 25, would he be number 1?
Yeah, I would say so.
You would still take him over Wemby in the combination with 3 potential, career, and how they're playing right now.
Potential, you'd probably have to go Wemby, but like just based on career and how motherfuckers is playing right now, I feel like Luka's still number 1.
Yeah, I would still put him at number 1.
I would still put him 1.
So if you was a GM though, and it's like, all right, we starting this expansion team, you taking Luka or you taking Wemby?
Tough.
We bringing back the Sonics.
Yeah. I'm thinking of 2 things, bro. Because I'm like, Wemby gives you the defensive versatility, the offensive growth potential that you might see. So it gives you the best of both worlds. But then Luka has the game of the modern NBA, the big guard,
yep,
who's controlling the pick and roll, high ass basketball IQ. Like that is the way the game is played today. And then the thing also is like with Wemby, I mean, knock on wood, we haven't seen it yet, but historically, guys his size, they get hurt.
Yeah, I hope not.
I hope not, but that's like in the back of my mind if I was to pick him. Luka, he don't miss games often.
No.
So it's like, the thing with Luka is like you really have to move shit around. Like you have to have the right combination of players, and we're finally seeing that now for the Mavericks. It took a while. Wemby is like one of those rare players where it's like he could mask a lot of your shit.
True.
But like if he's gone, like you can't just put some bullshit together and be like, oh yeah, we got Wemby. You got to do some work. I think I would take Luka.
I would still take Luka.
I'll take Luka.
If Adam Silver said, "Yo, Jordan, we're bringing back the Sonics. You could draft whoever of these young guys," I'm taking Luka over Wemby.
I'll do Luka
Because he's not that much older. Like we just said, he's 25. He finally graduated from this shit. If it was like 27 or something, then I'll be like, maybe I'm leaning Wemby. But we're seeing one of the best offensive talents of all time, and he's still only 25 years old.
Yeah.
We've seen the evidence of him taking teams that were good, but not great, even before like the Kyrie days, all the way to playoffs. We see him go to the conference finals already. We already seen him be able to take a team to the finals with Kyrie underperforming in certain instances of the postseason.
Yeah.
So it's like, I know what he could do and how far he could take us, even without the defense. We still don't know. It's very early to see where Wemby could take us. Like Colin said, he said Wemby could carry them to the playoffs. It's close right now. We're really not gonna know if he's gonna do it or not until April, the very end of the season, because of how tight the West is. But I have to see him do it first. If he can complete that, then I'll be like, now it's a tough conversation. Whether I rather have Wemby for the future or Luka. Because Wemby gives you, he's 4 years younger, if I'm not mistaken.
He's 20. He's about to be 21 next month.
Yeah, so he's 21 basically. We're just gonna say he's 21. He gives you 4 extra years of leeway. But even then, Luka's still gonna have hopefully 9 more good years. Maybe 7 great, 2 pretty damn good. And by that time he'll be 34, and then you can move on. Hopefully you win a championship by then.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of time to have Luka.
Yeah. And yes, it's a new NBA world where it's like Luka's making the decisions, with the ball in his hands. We haven't seen Wemby in that situation yet, but late game, are we gonna give Wemby the rock at the 3-point line? Yo, go win us this game.
That's
Luka.
another thing too with bigs, bro.
It's tough.
Bigs can't really close for you. Sometimes they can, but there's a reason Jamal Murray is the one that's more often than not closing than Jokic historically. There's a reason why Maxey and Harden are taking the last shots and not Embiid.
Or Middleton sometimes.
Yeah, Middleton over Giannis, and Giannis is 6'11", you feel me?
Yeah.
You go all the way to Kobe and Shaq, it's always going to be that guard or forward that's going to take that last shot. It's not really ever going to be the big, which it's important, but it's not too important, but it's still a factor. Because these are the guys that might carry you through all of Game 7, but when you're down by 1, it's going to be tough to draw up an inbound play to give them the fucking rock and win that game for you. It's going to be tough. I would love to see it from Wemby. That would be insane, to be honest with you. If Wemby's definitely the guy who's always I'm taking the last fucking shot instead of Vassell or something, that would be pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
I like it though. I want to see them in the playoffs. You think it's been enough time for Colin and was it just Colin? Did Dave contribute to that too? I think it was just Colin.
I think it was only Colin.
You think it's enough time for Colin to surrender the Rockets and Spurs to be?
You know what's funny too? Because I rewatched that episode right after we recorded it, and as we was going down, you was like, somebody here has the Spurs in the fucking playing,
and then
you just see Colin
yeah, you just see his eyes light up and shit. Yeah.
You said if it's too early.
You think it's too early to close the case on the Rockets versus Spurs debate?
Oh, because we said what? The Rockets are the second best team in Texas?
We basically said that, but we all said Rockets will make the play-in at least, maybe playoffs. Spurs won't make it in. And Colin said Wemby's going to bring him there.
Is it too? Nah, I think we could do that right now.
You think we close the case? Well, how tight the West is. All it takes, Justin, is 1 3-game losing streak for the Rockets and 1 4-game winning streak for the Spurs. We're going to be right there.
Actually, you know what? I think I'll wait till February.
Yeah, I'll close at the end of January.
But I feel I don't think Dave was as high on the Rockets as we were. I don't remember him being that high.
I'm going to formally offer you the chance to surrender the Clippers take with grace.
Them niggas is what, the 6th seed?
Rather than deal with the embarrassment in April. You might as well accept the defeat in grace.
Nah, I'm going to wait 2 more months.
Seriously?
Yeah, I'm going to wait.
For what? You said the 13th seed. Bro, look how bad the Jazz and the Pelicans are, bro.
I'm just waiting on a little losing.
And they said Kawhi Christmas.
Fuck.
They said Kawhi Christmas. Supposedly.
I'm going to wait till February. Like you said, all it takes is a 3-game losing streak, so I'm waiting on that. It could happen.
But here's the difference, Justin. A 3-game losing streak or winning streak changes the guys in the playoffs. There's no way the Clippers will fall all the way down to 13, brother.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
They're way better than the Blazers, the Jazz, and the Pelicans.
I mean, if they
Like
could,
12 is possible.
if they could fall to like 11, I'll talk my shit.
Why? He said 13. Bro, 13 is crazy. He was like, they're fucking garbage. And meanwhile, we've got a revitalized version of Harden. He looks like a light version of him in Houston, bro.
It's bittersweet because I have Harden in fantasy and he's been dogging.
But you want them to fail.
Yeah, I mean he could put up stats and lose.
But they winning.
Yeah, they're winning.
Him and
when they beat the Nuggets, I'm not gonna lie, I was fucking tight.
Why?
I was like, fuck, bro.
Nuggets is down. I ain't gonna lie. Like we're about to get into
also that too, because I see people on Twitter, like it'll be like MVP rankings right now. Jokic won, and then people are like, "Oh, he's number 1 in the fucking 9th seed. Fuck out of here, agendas." And I'm like, "Come on now."
Yo, the Giannis steam train is.
He is number 2 right now, bro. He's
always been number 2, but I'm saying like, past couple weeks has been undisputed Jokic. Like, it's about to be his next MVP number 4. Like no one can get it. Like Giannis is the closest thing. He's far away now. It's like neck and neck.
He's getting there. I mean, now the Bucks are finally starting to beat teams they're supposed to beat.
Yeah, that's the only 2 guys though.
Yeah.
I'll say that no one else is joining the conversation.
No, it's literally them 2 right now.
Respect to Shea. Luka started off pretty fucking slow. You know me, I won't entertain no Tatum MVP combos.
Nah, he's not.
I actually got into a debate with this guy. Nothing like heated, but I was like, he was saying like Tatum's an MVP candidate. I said, bro, look at the numbers of Tatum right now. This season, you're saying this is one of his best seasons. And look at Luka's. I was like, they're very fucking similar, and Luka's on a down year. And you're saying he's an MVP candidate? Like, what are we doing? Luka last year had a way better year than Tatum. Had no chance at MVP.
Who has a better MVP case right now, Tatum or Cat?
I don't want to comment on that. I really don't want to comment on that, to be honest with you. Because what I say is going to be really bad, and it's going to get a lot of attention, and then that's when you're going to get hit with we need licenses for microphones and cameras. I really don't want to answer that. So I guess people could extrapolate what I want to say from that, but I really don't want to answer that because Cat is balling, bro.
Dogging.
He's balling, and
you know what I love too? Leading the league in fucking rebounds. Mm-hmm. I love a center that gets boards, bro. Yeah. I love that. Man, what a great season.
And that stays healthy.
Mm-hmm. Knock on wood.
Obviously, yeah. And speaking of healthy bigs on the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson said, I got good news. You didn't see that tweet?
I saw that, but everybody's like, this ain't about basketball. Like, he probably got a new truck.
I was about to say, he probably got a new dog.
Yeah.
Bro got like 12 dogs already, bro.
Hold on, bro. I don't know if I still have it. But did you see that shit a couple of weeks ago when this nigga posted his Christmas list?
No.
Bro, I wish I could find that shit. Bro, he literally posted his Christmas list and it was like a bunch of like country ass shit. He's like, oh, I want a fishing rod.
I was about to say a fishing rod?
And he was like, oh, I want a AR pink. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, this nigga.
I mean, he from Louisiana, bro.
Damn, I want to see if I could find that shit, bro. That shit was hilarious.
Mitchell Robinson.
And then at the bottom, he's like, I know I'm country as hell.
Mitchell Robinson's one of the most low-key, like, funny personalities in the league, if you think about it. He's so fucking random, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I found it. I'm gonna read the whole shit. He said, my Christmas list. I want camo Crocs. I don't know how to say this. Magayon shirts. Flannel shirts.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. Straight leg jeans, 40 by 38.
Damn, nigga.
Wrangler pants, 40 by 38. Costa vest, black and brown one. A cowboy hat, black. Cowboy boots, black. Fishing pole. Bow and arrow. Horse or cow, mini. Fishing pole. 28 by 16.
Wait, what's the difference between a fishing rod and a fishing pole?
No, he put fishing pole twice.
Oh.
28 by 16 for cat eye. What the fuck is that? 1000 Renegade Can AM black and gray. What the fuck?
What is that?
I don't know. FTS lift for cat eye. Start playing by Christmas. Oh, he says start playing by Christmas. Okay. I didn't catch that.
That should be at the top.
That should be at the top. Megan Maroney shirt. I don't know. Camo overalls.
How much shit does he have?
AR-15 purple. Real tree steering wheel cover. Projector and screen. A goldfish. Trump Miller Lite shirt and hoodie.
He's a Trump supporter?
I guess. And then he put still adding to the list with this emoji. And then he said, yes, I know I'm country as hell.
Wait, what emoji?
He put still adding to the list with this emoji.
Oh.
And then he
Horns
said,
up.
yes, I know I'm country as hell with the smiley face cowboy hat.
Bro.
Nah, the purple AR-15. I mean,
he's one of the crazier personalities in the league, and I feel like people don't talk about that shit, to be honest with you. He lives in New Orleans. There's a nice part about him, because the crazy doesn't always mean bad. His high school coach lives with him. I don't know if you know that.
Mm-mm.
So his high school coach, I've seen it in articles, and I think he also talked about it on The Roommates. But his coach's wife died, and he said like his coach was the biggest influence for him. So his coach lives with him. I don't know if it's in New York or in his Louisiana house, but he lives with him. And Buddy's got like 10 dogs, bro.
Jeez.
He's got more than 10 dogs, I think. Big ass dogs too. And to be honest with you, like I don't even know how I feel about that because like, bro, you traveling all year. One dog I understand, but it's like, and he has a woman. I'm pretty sure he has a baby. I'm pretty sure he's on The Roommates. Like he's a dad. But it's like, damn. So your wife is walking all these dogs? Are you hiring a dog walker? Because even then, even if you're hiring a dog walker, how do you walk 10 big ass dogs twice a day? Sometimes 3 times a day.
Yeah.
You gotta get like 3 different dog walkers, brother, to walk 3 dogs each.
10 dogs is crazy.
Yeah. I think he's got 10 or more than 10. He's got mad dogs. That's all I know. And like you said, he's country as hell, bro. You said a purple AR, camo overalls, camo Crocs. Shout out to him, bro. And and speaking of Nick's personalities, bro, shout out to OG, man. Always snatching the mic, bro. That shit is funny as hell to me.
Yeah.
You saw Cat be like, stop taking the mic.
He's like, that's his job.
And then OG in the locker room. By the way, OG is hooping. I'm pushing the OG All-Star agenda. OG is hooping.
I was going to start pushing it last week, but he had some rough games.
Regardless, though. And then they were in the locker room. They're like, oh, we're surprised with you smiling and stuff. Why did they say like he's mad stoked and stuff? He's like, no, I'm not. I smile all the time. He's like, I'm really excited. He's like, oh, they said, oh, we saw you smiling after those blocks. Like you usually pretty deadpan. He's like, deadpan? I'm not deadpan with a straight ass face. He's like, I'm exciting. Ask my teammates. And the entire time he says that, he just has a straight ass face, bro. He's fucking funny, bro. I love OG. I love OG on this team.
He had a career high in smiles last game.
And Tibbs was like, we're gonna work on that.
Nah, I fuck with OG a lot, man.
Who should make the All-Star game more? This is gonna be the tough question for you because I'm not gonna lie, these guys might fight for the final spot. RJ or OG?
Damn. I'll probably go RJ.
I would take RJ too, just for the sole fact.
They're not giving us 3 All-Stars.
Yeah, we don't deserve.
They're not giving us 3.
Even though we're playing really fucking good, we don't deserve 3.
Yeah.
And the only people that deserve 3 right now is the Cavs. And even then, that third one's kind of iffy to me, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think OG is gonna make it.
Who's more of a lock between the 2 Cavs, Mobley or Garland?
Mobley, to me.
Yeah.
Mobley.
I was thinking the same.
I like Garland. I was never no guy that was down on him. I was never a guy who was really super high on him either. Even that year right before D Mitch, when people were hyping him up, he's like Steve Nash now.
I love that season.
I was like, he was cool. He was great, all-star and all that, but let's calm down a little bit. Like I didn't see him as like no like all NBA type of guy. I think he's a guy who could be an all-star a couple years in his career, but never really like no all NBA guy. But I think Mobley is a better player this season, and he has a way higher ceiling than Darius Garland. And you met him, so I don't know if he's a cool guy or not.
I met him for like it was like a 20-second interaction.
You dapped him up.
You know what's the crazy part? He tried to dap me up, but I was like so like lit that I kind of like turned around. And my brother told me after, he's like, "Yo, he tried to dap you up, but you like turned around."
You love Darius Garland.
I didn't know he was trying to dap me up. Yeah, and then he like did the D-Lo to himself.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
He dapped himself up?
Yeah.
Yo, I missed the D-Lo shit at the free throw line where he go and just walk away, bro. That's crazy, bro. I hope one day we meet Darius Garland and you could tell that story, but yo, I'm sorry I left you hanging. before the NBA draft when you was in New York.
Nah, this was after the draft.
This was after the draft?
Yeah. This was like in the summertime.
And where'd you see him?
This was at like where was it? It was like was it like a country club, I think? It was for Armani's birthday. And it was like, because Armani had like a pool party at like this place. And they had like the rookie photo shoot in the same
spot?
In the same spot. But they were like upstairs or some shit. And I saw him and I saw Darius Baisley. Like they was walking together.
But you didn't meet Darius Baisley?
No, I saw him too. You
took a pic with him though?
Nah, I didn't take a pic with him.
Nah, you know what I'm picturing right now? I'm picturing you be like, yo, Darius Garland. And you take
like,
a picture with him, but you tell Baisley to take it.
Because I was coming off the elevator and I saw them too. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh shit, that's Darius Garland. But like when I was there, like they were telling me like, yo, some of the NBA rookies are here. Like, and one of my cousins was like, yo, I saw Zion. And he was like, but he saw him like from far. He's like, yo, Zion. And Zion was just like that. And that's it.
Yo, I want to see Zion in person.
But so I already like knew in my head, I'm like, all right, I might run into one of these motherfuckers. And I saw Darius Garland. I was like, holy shit. I'm like, that's Darius Garland.
Is it glazed to be hyped to meet players your age or players younger than you?
Low key.
Yeah. That's
because in my head now, I'm like, yo, if I saw like, let me see.
Like Paolo, bro. That would be kind of weird.
Yeah, if I saw Apollo, like if I saw players younger than me, I would more so like say some shit rather.
I would just be, I respect your game, but like if I saw Melo, I'd be like, you're my hero, bro.
Nah, yeah, Carmelo Anthony or like fucking LeBron. That's like, oh shit. I'm like, yo, can I get a flick? But like a younger player, I'll be like.
I also take the picture, but I'll be like, yo, like I'm a fan of your game, whatever. But like Melo, LeBron, that's like appropriate glaze. Where you be like, I looked up to you, bro, when I was a kid. Yeah. Like a D Wade, I'll be like, yo, you were one of my first favorite players, bro. I bought your book at the Scholastic Book Fair when I was like 7. I'll say some shit like that. He'll probably be like, oh, really? And then just walk away.
Yeah. But like, I wouldn't fucking go up to Rob Dillingham and ask him for a picture.
Yeah, that'd be kind of crazy.
That'd be kind of crazy. Or like,
I would feel uncomfortable doing that. Even like Cooper Flag, I'll be like, damn, I feel lame as hell asking Cooper Flag for a picture. This nigga is 17 years old, 18 years old, and I'm asking him for a flick.
Yeah. I feel like, I don't know. I was going to say, I feel like with certain players, I'll try to act like I don't know who they are.
That's OD, bro.
I feel like
doing a little bit too much.
No, not on some cool boy shit, but like.
So if you saw Tyler Kolek, you're not gonna say what's up?
Oh hell yeah, I'm gonna say what's up. I'm gonna be like, yo, you the fucking guy.
Because he's a Nick. All right, so I'm just trying to think.
If I saw Reed Shepard, I might act like I don't know him and be like, I'm like, yo, these NBA cats.
If you saw Sam Hauser, you not saying what's up to him?
No.
Nothing?
No. I'm not gonna lie, bro. If we was in New York and like motherfuckers was in like a dark ass club and niggas was like, Sam Hauser's walking by, I probably wouldn't even notice.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to gauge where you would like kind of put a stop at it, where you're like, all right, I'll have to stop and say what's up. Norman Powell.
Nah, I'll be like, damn, it's cool. That's it.
Damn, so who's a little bit better than Norman Powell? Would you say what's up to Chris Middleton? That's one I'm gonna glaze, but because I'm a big Chris Middleton fan.
I mean, I'm not gonna like go out my way and be like, oh shit, I'll be like, oh shit, Chris Middleton. And I'll be like, yo.
Would you dap him up? I'm doing the whole fucking 9, bro. Pick, dap up, and be like, yo, I'm a big fan of you.
It's weird because like, say if you're in the group and you're like, yo, Chris Middleton, and like he does, well, you wasn't there for the Nick Wright shit.
Nah.
But like if he does that, he pulls up, yeah, I'll dap him up.
I'll tell you,
but like for
Nick
me
Wright,
to go up to him and do that, nah, I'm not about to go up in his space and like.
Nah, I'll go up to him like, yo, Chris Middleton, then go up to him, and then when he sees me, I'll dap him up. I'll be like, yo, you was better than Paul George in 2021. And then I'll ask for a flick. I'll be like, yo, I'm a big fan of you. He'll start laughing, but I appreciate it. I'm like, yeah, I'm
shout out to Nick Wright though. That motherfucker ran down the escalator.
Yeah, that's cool.
To go shake our hand. Yeah,
that's fucking fire, bro. That's
we
love,
saw
bro.
him going up the escalator. We was like, yo, Nick Wright, and that motherfucker came running down the escalator. dapped us all up.
That's funny, bro. Just how these guys be walking around. Like J.R. Smith, I don't know if you saw him. On the way to the Knicks game, he had a blunt in his hand. He was just walking, no security or nothing. Walking
I
to
saw him at
MSG.
GSP too.
You saw J.R. Smith at GSP?
Yeah, you remember? This was like in the summertime. I remember I texted the chat. I was like, yo, I just seen J.R. Smith at GSP.
I seen Chris Rock there.
But you know what's crazy? I literally just walked right past him.
Chris Rock was funny because I don't know how you walk past J.R. Smith, bro. He like 6'6".
I was walking because I was leaving. This was by like the food court. And I'm like, this tall ass motherfucker. And then I look up and I'm like, oh shit, that's J.R. Smith. And then I just walked past. Like I was like, that's cool. And then I just walked away.
The Chris Rock one is funny because obviously he's a regular sized guy. So I didn't even notice him. My mom was in some shoe store. And he just walked right past me and my brother with sunglasses on. Like fucking, what's it called? Speed walking to the movie theater. And my brother did a double take. He's like, yo, that was Chris Rock. No security or nothing. I was like, really? He's like, yeah, that was just him. And then when I'm like thinking back to like his face when I saw him like in that moment, I was like, yo, that is Chris Rock. And I just see him. He's still speed walking to the fucking movie theater. I guess he was going to watch his own movie or something. No security, nothing, Justin.
Damn.
Regular clothes. I was like, what the fuck? Chris Rock was here? That's crazy. I'm still trying to get a gauge of this, though. What if you met Brooke Lopez?
I'm like, whoa. I'm like, damn.
Who's like the weakest player that you ask for a picture?
But that's the thing, though. I'm not really like, I'm not really an ask for a picture type of nigga.
I
like,
wouldn't hear.
Like, I don't know. The Darius Garland shit was like in the moment because I'm like, all right, it's just, he's literally dolo. I mean, Darius basically was there, but like, I'm like, my brother's here. I'm like, all right, he's right there. I'm like, this is like easy. But like, if it's like a bunch of people around, I don't want to be that guy that's like going like if I saw Bron like with his fam, like I wouldn't go up to him. I'll be like,
You're
oh shit,
fucking crazy.
Nah, I wouldn't do that. But I'm like,
I
damn.
would be like, King.
I might record, but I'm like, damn, yo, that's Bron. But I'm not gonna go up to him.
I have to. If I saw LeBron public, that would probably be my one and only chance to meet him. I gotta do it. I don't give a fuck if it's rude. I'm like, yo, Bron. Or I'll wait till he's done with dinner. I'll be like, Bron, can I get a picture? I ain't probably gonna have 5 security guards anyway.
I was just thinking, like, imagine he's eating and somebody goes up to him. He's like, can I eat, nigga? I mean, he would never do that.
That's the one thing people don't like. Some people don't like pictures while they eating and shit, like dinner and shit. But damn, I would ask Bron for a pic. I'm thinking like the weakest player that like, I obviously no disrespect to them, but like that I would ask for a picture. Like, would I really ask Tyler Hero for a picture? Probably not. I'm trying to exclude Knicks.
I feel like it
Knicks.
depends on time and place too for me.
What if you just at
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. This might sound random as fuck. But then I'm like, damn, there's a possibility if I see that nigga and I don't act on it, nigga's gonna call me out. But I'm like, yo, if I saw Nas Reed, I might ask for a picture.
Yeah, I'll ask him for a picture too. I'm like, Big Jelly. And I'll ask him what's going on with like JQ and all them niggas.
Nah, I wouldn't ask him all that.
I'm like, yo, what's going on with Jacquay? I wonder if he still fuck with him, honestly.
I was gonna say if I saw Tim Thomas, I might ask for a picture.
Tim Thomas is crazy, bro. I was thinking of like current players. I'll ask Zach Randolph for a picture. How about that?
Yeah.
I'll ask Zach Randolph for a picture.
And you know what's crazy? In my head, I'm like, yo, if I saw Zach Randolph at like a gas station, which I feel like would be super likely. I mean, not here, obviously, but that'd be the spot. Would you ask Jared Allen for a picture?
Jared Allen at Wawa, 100%. I don't know why.
And he just got his toes out and shit.
Yeah, he'll probably wearing sandals and
He'll
shit.
be having sandals out.
I'll still ask him for a picture.
Would you ask Ty Jerome for a picture?
No. No disrespect, but no. We just went from a former All-Star to Ty Jerome. No disrespect, bro. Come on.
If you saw Ryan Dunn at Dave & Buster's.
No. If I saw Mike Conley, I would. I think Mike Conley might be the barometer for me. If you worse than Mike Conley or you don't got potential to be better than Mike Conley, I'm not taking a picture with you. I think that's a pretty fine line to set. Consistent guy, one-time All-Star. Averaged 20 a couple of times.
I think I would dap up Mike Conley. I don't know if I'm taking a flick with him.
I'll take a pic with Mike Conley.
Would you take a pic with Greg Oden?
No, but I'll dap him up. I'm like, yo, Greg Oden. But you can't even say like I'm a fan or anything because like he barely played.
What about, I mean, this nigga, I'm pretty sure he's in jail right now, but Glenn Davis?
Oh, chill out. No. You taking a pic with Rashad McCants?
No.
I'll tell him, fuck you. I'm not going to lie.
Nah, I wouldn't take a pic with him.
If I saw him across the street in New York, I'd be like, yo, fuck you, Rashad. And if he's with Gil, I bet Gil will start laughing too. I would take a pic with Brandon Jennings. But that's also because I was a big Brandon Jennings fan. Brandon Jennings and Monte, I'll start glazing. I ain't gonna lie. Because you know I'm a big Monte Ellis glazer. If I saw Monte Ellis in public, I'm glazing, bro. I don't give a fuck. Proudly, too.
I think Derrick Rose is the one nigga I'm like, yo.
But that's different, bro. That's an icon.
Yeah, Derrick Rose, I'm definitely got to ask for that picture.
You're funny as hell because you went from Ryan Dunn all the way to Derrick Rose.
I was just thinking of
What next? Yo, you gonna take a pic with Jared Jeffries? Fuck no. Like, I don't think anyone's ever asked him for a picture, bro. I'm not gonna take no picture with Jared Jeffries. I'm not gonna take no picture with Larry Hughes.
Nah, D Rose, I'll definitely take a picture, bro.
I mean,
I'm definitely asking for that picture.
That's D Rose, bro. And I'm telling you, the worst player, obviously in quotations, it's probably a combination of Mike Conley, Monte Ellis, and Brandon Jennings. But B Jennings and Monte is kind of skewed because I was big fans of them. Mike Conley, I was always like, he's cool as shit, whatever.
I think D Rose and Melo are like the two niggas that I would like. In my head, I'm like, all right, you got to put the shit aside and like go ask them for a picture.
No, there's a couple guys I would do that. Braun, Melo, Wade, Steve Nash.
I feel like Steve Nash would do that shit like
100%.
I feel like you wouldn't even feel bad. Like
I feel like if you dapped him up, you'd be like, you want a picture? I feel like he'd be the kind of like, oh, you want a picture? Thank you so much, bro.
I would low-key want to pick with Jason Kidd, but I feel like he's like I feel like you got to catch him on the right day.
I think so. So that's why I was hesitant to put him. Dirk, I would put in there.
Oh yeah, Dirk would be.
I feel like a picture with KG would be funny. I feel like he'd be like in the picture and shit like that, or just be mean mugging me. Just be mean mugging me.
I was just thinking of him saying like, "Sup, good."
I'm like, yo, KG, what's good, bro? I'm a big fan. He's like, yo, appreciate that, nigga. Just like that. And he just walk away. I don't know. I feel like that's what he would do, bro. I'm not taking a picture with Paul Pierce. Fuck that nigga, bro. I'll take a pic with Rondo.
I'll dap up Paul Pierce. I'll be like, yo, truth.
I'll take a pic with Rondo.
I feel like Rondo, you got to catch him on the right day.
Yeah.
You got to catch 100%. Him on the right day.
To be honest with you, because you know that dude who be going up to people and he be calling them like the wrong person, the wrong celebrity.
He's like, yo, Chris Paul.
Yeah, he dapped him up and shit. Like Rondo did dap him up. He's like, wait, what'd you call me? He was like, Chris Paul, right? He's like, nah, I'm not Chris Paul. The funniest one was Ben Simmons like, yo, Russell Westbrook. And Ben Simmons just stared at him like that. And then security had to step in, and then Ben Simmons wasn't even acting tough till security came in.
I think Westbrook's one dude I'd ask for a picture.
I wouldn't take a picture with Ben Simmons.
Hell no.
I'll probably tell him, fuck you, nigga, too. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, I think I would ask Westbrook for a picture.
Yeah,
because I feel like Westbrook off the court is probably one of the coolest niggas.
No, he is. He did you know those guys who do quick photography shoots of people on the street?
Yeah, I saw
Westbrook did it. Yeah,
I saw that. Yeah.
Like, Westbrook was like, yeah, I want to build schools in Africa and shit. And he gave the dude the time of day, take pictures and shit like that. Like, dude that's intense like that, when you like personal with them, like they're cool. So like Kanye, paparazzi is always harassing, but there was one who was like, yo, Kanye, you're a great dad, whatever. And Kanye was like, yo, thank you so much, bro. Like, he really appreciated that shit. Like, they had like a real conversation. So yeah, some of them intense guys be some of the nicest.
Nah, Westbrook's actually like one of the nicest motherfuckers.
Shout out to him, but please stop posting this man's family, bro. Every time he plays a bad game.
Oh yeah.
They need to stop doing. They started doing that shit with Braun, but kind of as a joke.
They're like, oh, you know what this means?
They're like, this is the man y'all hating on. It's like Braun and his family, bro. That's when you cook. That's okay when you're washed, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And speaking of washed, you think Braun is washed?
No.
Why not?
I mean, obviously he's not like Braun, but like, I don't think he's like fucking like Vince Carter washed.
But is that not the definition of washed? To me, washed doesn't mean that you garbage. Washed to me means it's obvious your best days is behind you. So like Russ right now, he's playing good. To me, he's still washed. Russ on the Wizards still did his triple doubles and shit. To me, he was washed. Melo on the Thunder, pretty good contributor. He averaged like 17, 18 points. Washed. Just being honest with you.
You're saying to like their standards?
Yeah, so that's why I think, to me, Braun is washed because of the standard that he set for himself.
Okay.
That's my thing. He's washed because of the standards that he set for himself because of how great he is. Mike on the Wizards was washed. He was averaging 22. He's still washed because you used to watch this man average 29 on a down season. 29 was a down season for bro. You know what I'm saying? So I think Braun low-key is washed. And it kind of sucks. Do you think this is his last season?
Nah,
I don't think so.
No, I think he got one. I really, really, really believe he fucking wants a farewell tour.
That's what I'm
And
saying. Next year's the last
He
one.
would have said it before the season. I think next year is his last season. But I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess to his standards, you could say that. But like to me, it's like until that motherfucker, like he would literally have to average like fucking 16 for me. Like, oh yeah, he's a fucking washed. Yeah, that nigga was balling out last night.
I don't think he would go out averaging 16 though. Anyways.
Yeah, hell no.
But just like you said that he was hooping last night, there was a couple games he was playing like shit. That's my point.
I mean, some people gotta relax because there was one game where he played garbage. He was coming off a back-to-back. I'm like, yeah, it's a back-to-back at this fucking age. I'm like, yeah, he's
But
gonna
again, the bronze standards, bro.
Yeah, but I saw it coming though. I'm like, bro, and literally the game after that, he was solid again. I'm like, all right. Nah, you saw that one shit where the guy bet like 10,000 for Braun to score 10 points,
And he only made like $400 or something like that.
And he Braun literally got 10.
Yeah,
he was like 4 for 12.
And then he got out. Well, he knows about his 10 point streak, bro, which has been going on since I think 07 or 08, one of the two. But he knows about the streak, bro. He knows about the streak. He doesn't want to break it. Yeah. And I don't even mind it at this point in time. Yeah. Because when you have it, like the Joel Embiid one, when he did that shit against us, and it might be biased because it's against us, and also the fact that it's Joel Embiid, that one kind of got me tight because like, bro, you're down by this much, you're getting blown out, and you're worried about getting your 30 to keep your 30-point streak. Because that was just something that's going on in the season. Bron shit has been going on for 17 years. Yeah. So I can understand him not wanting to break that shit. Yeah. And I don't care if people try to call that Bron glaze or nothing. When you have something set in stone for 17 straight fucking years, bro, I don't care what you do to keep that shit going.
Oh yeah, shout out to him. I think he just got 41K.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like next season's the last one. LeBron has nothing to prove, bro. LeBron has nothing to prove. Most points in NBA history, by far, will never be broken. I know we said that about Kareem. That shit will never be broken.
That shit's never gonna be
never gonna be broken. You gotta come in. Not only that, but you gotta be young as hell coming in, right? You gotta come in young as hell because you can't come straight out of high school no more. You gotta be drafted at 18 and then you're about to turn 19 next season. And then average 20 plus from then on.
Yeah, basically like Cooper Flag right now.
Yeah, Cooper Flag.
He's about to turn 18 and he's definitely not doing it.
He's not gonna do it, bro. All respect to him. He's gonna have a good career. He's not gonna do that shit. Yeah. So it's like you have to literally be Cooper Flag and stay healthy for 20 years. Yeah, and then still average 25 plus all those years. And even then, you might not get it.
Damn. I'm about to look at LeBron's games played like every fucking year. Because I feel like he didn't start missing games like that until he got to the Lakers.
18, 19, yeah. That's the first one. He still played 60-something then.
Bro. Yeah, I'm looking right now. Every year he's playing like 75 plus every year. The one he finally started missing games, the 18-19 season.
How many games did he play?
He played 55 that year.
Oh, I thought he played 60-something.
And then the 19-20 season, they played 67, but the season got cut short.
COVID.
2021, he played 45.
But I was also out of
72.
Yeah.
2022, he played 56. 2023, he played 55. Last year, he played 71. But like prior to that, bro, he's always playing
77 minimum.
Like his lowest year was probably the 2015 season. He played 69 games.
Wow.
2012 was the 66.
That doesn't count.
He played 62 games that year.
Out of 66.
Yes. So yeah, the 2015 season is probably his lowest. He played 69.
14, 15, 15, 16.
14, 15.
Okay.
But like rookie year 79, second year 80, 79, 78, 75, 85, 81, 76, 79, 62, 76, 77, 69, 76, 74, then 17, 18, he played all 82. It wasn't until he got to the Lakers where he started missing games like that.
Yeah. Respect to him.
So it's like you literally cannot.
You gotta play every fucking game.
Every game, basically.
And average, not even 25 plays. You gotta average like 28.
Yeah.
Because Bron peaked at 30 a couple of times. I think he got 30 2 or 3 times. I think 2 times. He won the scoring title once.
Yeah, bro. It's like at the most you can miss like 5 games a season. Like that's it.
And you still have to be elite for all them other fucking games, bro. It's never gonna be broken.
It's like, that's just not getting broken, bro.
You just said 41K, 10,000 rebounds, 10,000 assists, 4 MVPs.
Most All-Stars ever.
Yeah, most All-Stars ever. Most All-NBAs ever. 4 rings, 4 Finals MVPs. Bro has nothing else to prove. He's already the greatest player of all time, bro. He has nothing else to prove. So next season, I'd say just announce the farewell tour and you done, bro. That's it. I mean, it's sad to say. I mean, I had this conversation with you. I've had this conversation with D. I remember, like, I think it was D that brought it up. He was like, yo, like, for LeBron's game, you think we would all watch it together? I said, I can't do that. I'm gonna have to watch it
Oh,
by myself.
his very last game.
I would have to watch it by myself in the dark.
I remember watching Kobe's last game. That shit was insane.
You know what's crazy? I know a lot of people was watching Kobe's games, just that game. I was flipping back and forth between that and the Warriors game.
Nah, I wasn't flipping.
I was flipping, bro.
I was like, they gonna get that shit.
Honestly, I was hating, bro. I was hate watching because I'll never forget. Their last 4 games was 2 Grizzlies games, 2 Spurs games. I was like,
oh, and the Spurs was nice. Good as fuck.
So was the Grizzlies. So I was like, both of them teams is fucking nice. They're not breaking the record. They broke that shit, bro.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. So yeah, of course I had to watch.
I didn't even tune into that shit. I'm like, they gonna win that shit. I'm watching Kobe's last game.
The Kobe shit, I was like, it's whatever. You feel me? Like it was cool. Especially when he started shooting like shit. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna switch to the other game.
Nah, the first quarter was kind of rough.
That shit was terrible.
Yeah.
I don't even know what a LeBron farewell game would even look like what he would strive for.
Imagine his last game is 27, 7-7 because he's never had it. He's never had
that. That's his career average. My thing is too, like.
But then here comes the Kobe fans. Like, it's not better than Kobe. He didn't go out like with a bang.
I mean, that Kobe Bron debate has been over since the 12-13 season to me, bro. Since 12-13, after that, that shit has been closed. The cast has been closed on that. But my other thing is too, like, what if his last game is a playoff game?
That is true.
That's the thing too. We don't know when his last game would be.
Yeah.
Because the Lakers are still going to compete for the playoffs next season. I'm just assuming.
Yeah.
So it's like maybe we don't even know what his last game is. Kobe is like, that team was fucking dirt. That team was straight up dirt, bro. And they ended up getting the number 2 pick out of it. It's like we knew, all right, this game against the Jazz is his very last game.
Yeah. We
don't know what Bron's game could possibly be if he makes it to the playoffs. So that's the only thing that would kind of be weird about a farewell tour. Dirk and D Wade, they both missed the playoffs.
Yeah.
They both missed the playoffs and they farewell tour. So I don't know. I don't know what the fuck Bron's last game would be, but assuming, let's say the Lakers didn't make the playoffs and they're already out the stretch, I'm watching that shit by myself. I'm watching that game by myself in the dark.
I wonder if that's like a call out of work type of game. Like,
oh, absolutely. If I was you and I had the shift that you have, I'm calling out of work.
Yeah.
I might call out the day after for my job.
No, I wouldn't do the day after.
I would.
Hopefully that game.
I have to grieve.
Oh yeah, just watching hella YouTube clips all day.
Yeah, I'll have to grieve.
That's gonna feel so weird, bro. The NBA without Bron.
That, and someone brought up a problem. Like, some people are saying that because Bron has stuck around for so long, there has been a chance for him to pass the torch. If you want to be honest with you, in terms of like face of the league, no one stepped up to grab the brass ring to me.
Nah.
Jokic is phenomenal. He's not face of the league.
The face, yeah.
And not because I know people say, oh, because he's white, because European, whatever. Like certain people would say that's why he can't be the face. It's not even about that though. He don't want it. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want that shit.
Tatum wants it, but like in a cringy ass way. He's like, why can't I be the face of the league and shit? It's like, bro, stop. You're not no face of the league material. And it's like Ant-Man, I guess. Luka, I feel like Luka could low-key want it if he really wanted to. If he really wanted, he could do it. Embiid is a fucking baby. Giannis has a personality for it, but
I feel like Embiid would want it until the backlash starts coming. He's like, I don't want this.
He's already done with it. He's like, after everything I fucking did for the city, like he can't handle that shit, bro.
Embiid could not handle the face of the league. Like,
it's gonna have to be Wemby, bro. It's really gonna have to be Wemby.
It's gonna have to be him.
I don't know what it would be, because someone was like, bro, you had Magic and Bird pass the torch to Jordan, and then Jordan passed it to Kobe. By the way, he did not fucking pass it to Kobe. Like, come on, there was a gap in between Jordan having the torch and then Kobe supposedly having the torch. Let's stop with that bullshit. He did not pass the torch to Kobe.
I feel like when MJ retired in '98,
there's a vacuum.
Yeah. To me, I feel like Shaq low-key had it for a little bit.
I'm gonna disagree with you. I would say it was AI, even though they didn't want him to be. I would still say it would be AI, but it was a big ass power vacuum. I think this is what's gonna happen with Bron. It's gonna be a big ass power vacuum of who's gonna take that shit now.
Yeah.
There's the stars to do it. I think Giannis is the personality to do it, but for whatever reason, people don't want him to be the face of the league. I don't know why.
He just turned 32. Shout out to him.
Yeah, that's another thing too. He's also 30 years old, bro. So it's kind of too late for him to be the face. You want your face to be a young guy. So
What
it's
year
like,
do you think Bron started being the face? Would you say 20? Would you say 2011, 2012?
no.
Earlier?
I don't care that Kobe went to the finals and shit like that. I don't care that D Wade won a championship. I don't care Kobe did a repeat. Bron was the face by I think after he made it to the finals against the Spurs.
So 07, 08.
You could even argue.
So he was like 23.
He was 22, 23.
Yeah.
You could even argue, my nigga, I'm not gonna lie. You could argue Bron was the face when he fucking got drafted. With all the hype that was behind him. And if he wasn't the face, he was one of them. I'll say that much.
Yeah, he was one of them.
Now, I know that's something that's gonna bother the Kobe fans, but this man came in on the fucking Sports Illustrated, the chosen one. Next Michael, all this bullshit, you feel me?
Yeah.
He came in with the hype. The crazy hype. And he delivered on opening night versus the Kings, and he cooked. He lived up to everything completely just in his rookie season, bro. So it's like you could argue Bron getting drafted, he was the face of the league. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be that nasty. But I think after he made it to the finals against the Spurs, he was the face of the league. I don't care that he wasn't even MVP yet, and he won a championship yet. None of that shit strays me from the fact that this man was the face of the fucking league, bro.
Yeah.
He was already the version of Mike in that fucking year, bro. To me. I don't know about you. Like, I don't know what year you think it is.
That he became the face?
The absolute face of the league.
I feel like for me, it was more like the early 2010s. I feel like Kobe was still like low key, like the face, especially like late 2000s. I feel like for me personally, or maybe it's probably because like when I started watching, but I feel like early 2010s, that's when like LeBron became the face, and then it wasn't even close. The only other,
there was a big ass gap.
yeah, like the only person who had a conversation was Steph Curry. And even then, they kind of they shared that shit.
And that was after, I thought you were gonna say Kevin Durant. I was about to say,
nah, Kevin Durant was never the face.
That was a short fucking time, very short time.
To me, the late 2000s, Kobe was like the face, and then it was Bron. Cause like when I like right before I like really started watching ball, like all you heard was Kobe Bryant, carbon copy of Michael Jordan. Like that's all you heard. So it was like. You would think in your head without doing research, like, oh, this guy is probably the second best player ever.
Nah.
And then you start diving in, and it's like, whoa, this motherfucker Bron's a monster. Like, and especially that 20 fucking, well, to me, that 2012 season, as good as Kobe was, that was like, well, no, 2013 was Kobe's last good season.
12-13.
But 11-12, as good as Kobe was, LeBron to me that year was like, he was the best player.
He shit on everybody.
Yeah, he shit on everybody. And I'm like, yo, he's the best player in the fucking league. So for me, like from then point on, it was like Bron is the face of the league.
12-13 shit only got worse, honestly, in terms of the gap with him and everybody.
Yeah, it wasn't even fucking close.
That was like, all right, absolutely unfuckwittable. No one could take this throne from him. No one's gonna be a better. Because even when Steph was winning MVP, even a unanimous MVP, I still said Bron is the best player in the league.
Yeah, even when KD won the not unanimous, but when KD won his MVP, I'm like, he's not better than Bron.
Yeah, I was like, he's not better than Bron.
Yeah,
I truly believe that. Let's say, like you said, from 11-12, you could even argue from 10 to 11 all the way to when do I think Bron stopped being the best player in the world? From 11-12 maybe to. I'm thinking years straight because I think 19-20 was the best player. 11-12 to 18-19, because 18-19 was not the best player in the world.
nah.
He was the best player. Then he kind of took that 18-19 season was kind of like his break off from being the best. And then 19-20, he was the best player in the world to me. I think he was better than Giannis. And after that, he's unfortunately lost that title.
Yeah,
2021, not even close, unfortunately. 21-22, no. 22, 23,
Jokic player of the
not.
decade so far.
I don't know. I'm not gonna comment on that because 1920 counts as the decade. So Giannis still has 2 MVPs and a Finals MVP and a DPOY in the decade so far. I know Jokic got the 3 MVPs. Giannis could tie this year, bro.
Nah, Giannis is right.
And Giannis got a fucking midi. That's the thing too. Giannis got the midi now. That it's over for him being run and dunk man. Like that. Well, that should have been over. But this needs to be like the very last season we retire that shit. That narrative's been dumb from the start.
And he's been like hitting niggas with like
hezzies and shit. He's hitting with pull up hezzy jumpers, bro, which is what these guys always wanted from him. But now the excuse is, oh, but it looks ugly. It's not smooth like a Kevin Durant and shit. It's like, well, what do you want?
What do you?
That's his build. It's his build. What more could you want from the man, bro? That's the thing that kind of gets me tight. But he's hitting straight up middies right now. All these people who have boners for skills, bro, like that shit's done. He's doing that shit right now.
Yeah.
And this is the very best version of him. But Justin, let's get into these stocks. We obviously have our own current stocks. I'm just gonna grab my list from the very start of the season because I had the dudes I bought. I'll go ahead first. I bought the Knicks, the Bucks, the Pelicans, then the Rockets. That's a W. The Spurs, Raptors, Kings, Thunder, and Lakers. And then the star players I bought, obviously this one you can't really evaluate like that.
Yeah.
But DeJounte Murray, Cade, Şengün, and RJ. I would definitely say I've hit on RJ crazy. Şengün's doing regular Şengün shit. I wouldn't say his stock has gone up or down. Cade's gone a little bit up. DeJounte's has gone down because of injury.
Okay.
So that's the teams I have. What are the teams that you bought?
Teams I bought were the Cavs, the Knicks, the Thunder, the Grizzlies, the Spurs, the Celtics, and the Raptors.
Cavs, Knicks, Thunder, Grizzlies, Spurs, Raptors, you said.
And Celtics.
Okay.
Yeah.
So off the list right now, obviously this is on pace for wins. Still a little bit early. Some of these may be skewed. Some of these may look pretty fucking accurate. One of them is very skewed. Justin, if you had to guess, let's start with the negative. Let's be a little bit negative first.
Yeah.
What team would you say is the most down from the preseason odds in terms of percentage?
What team is the most down?
Because I broke every team down by percentage.
Would it be the Timberwolves?
No, it's not the Timberwolves. I'm going to give you one more guess. Timberwolves aren't even close, to be honest with you.
Team most down. The Sixers.
No.
Damn.
So I'm going to spoil it for you right now. Sixers are top 3 from the looks of it right now. Even though they're already expected to be bad, the Wizards are much worse than expected.
Damn.
They're on pace for 8 wins, which obviously is very fun. There's one of the ones that's like, this is stupid skewed. Like, this one doesn't even make sense. But right now, they're on pace for 8 wins. They're down 65%.
Damn.
They're expected to win 23 games. Second place, which was close, unfortunately, the team I bought, the Pelicans, they're on pace for 18 wins, which obviously is not going to happen, but still, they're down 62%. That's fucking sad, bro. I'm not going to lie, that's sad. What team do you think is up the most?
The Rockets.
The Houston Rockets are not up the most in terms of percent, strictly percent.
Cavs.
No. Even though they're projected for the most wins, obviously by far, they are up a pretty decent amount. It's not them. The team that is up the most is actually the Nets. Because the Nets were barely expected to win a little over 20 games.
True, yes.
They're on pace to win 37 games. They stock, if either of us bought it, which we didn't, they would be up 68%. So let's go back and forth between you and I on, and I'm gonna write it too next to our stocks. Let me just note that this is, I'm gonna put JV stocks right here. So we'll go with you first. Obviously, you bought the Cavs. The Cavs right now, I didn't tell you, but they're on pace for 71 wins.
Yeah.
After the earnings report, bro, that shit is up 48%.
Damn.
So you'll be getting mad bread back. Obviously, I'm gonna give you the chance to not buy more. I'm gonna give you the chance to sell a team, or if you do something, if you want to buy someone else or just hold that bread. We're gonna do the math afterwards. Maybe you could edit it in, or we could talk about it in the Q2 shit, how much money niggas got. But right now, the Cavs is up 48%.
Sheesh.
For me, we could get the Knicks one out the way too, because you have the Knicks as well. The Knicks didn't go up or down. Preseason, they were projected to win 53 games. Still projected to win 53 games. So that, unfortunately, we don't get shit, but we don't lose nothing. So that's a 0% on our end. By the way, shout out to fucking Knicks, though, because they still hooping.
Yeah.
They just had a really high projection. This doesn't mean that they're underperforming or overperforming, but currently right now they're kind of in that spot where, they're just not moving. So you also got the Thunder. I got the Thunder as well. The OKC Thunder are on pace for 63 wins. We both up about 13%. So
13%.
that's pretty good bread. I ain't gonna lie. That's pretty good. It's good value, bro. Thunder, 13%. And for them to be doing this, by the way, no Chet, still doing their thing. Shea still looking like an MVP candidate. J-Dub doing his thing. Just a team at, hold on. iHeart looking like a demon, bro.
Yeah, he looked like a demon, bro.
iHeart looks incredible. Damn, I don't know who said it. Fuck. Who said it? Someone said something about iHeart that we really made a big ass mistake letting him go. It was a former player. I don't know. It'll probably come to me later. Hopefully it does, but it probably won't. But they are absolutely hooping, bro. You still got the Thunder? You think as a finals contender, championship contender, or you really just think it's Celtics and everyone else?
Nah, I still got the Thunder up there.
Are they in the same tier as the Celtics, though, is what I'm saying?
I mean, it's kind of hard to pencil them in already because we saw what happened in the playoffs. Not saying that they were a young team, but the Celtics, they've been here like their season. They've been through all the shit, so the Celtics would still be kind of like the favorite. But I don't think this season is like championship or bust for the Thunder. But I still have those expectations of like they should. I feel like WCF should be in the picture for them. Finals potentially.
Honestly, I don't think their goal should be WCF. It should be finals to me.
Finals.
With how good they are, I think last year was kind of like that trial for them.
Yeah.
They did it. To me, they passed. They won a lot of games. They were a top seed in the West. They got to the second round, but they also pushed the guys who went to the finals to 6 games. Now is like, you got to go to the fucking finals. Maybe it sounds unfair, but to me, there's another year for them to gel. They should stay as a top team in the West. And at that point in time, you got to have the expectations to go to the finals.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they got to win a championship, but to me, they got to get there. And for them to not get there would be a failure of a season for me. Not a major failure, like, oh my God, let's panic. But it's like, all right, my nigga, like, if it's the Western Conference Finals, like, all right, cool, but we got to build upon this next season because we really should have made it to the finals.
Yeah.
So it's like the WCF will be like a C for me. Obviously, the finals is an A. Anything else, you're failing. A major failure, bro.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, for me, if they lose in the WCF and it's like a tough-ass fight, I'm not saying it's a failure. But losing in round 1 and 2, yeah, that's a failure.
Well, if they lost to the Rockets, that would be kind of
in
embarrassing.
The WCF?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
that would be embarrassing.
That's a failure. Yeah.
I would be tight, bro, if that was me.
But if they lost to like the Mavs or like the Nuggets in the WCF, I'm not saying it's a failure. Especially if that shit goes to like 7 games.
If they lose to the Mavs, bro, I'll be tight. Because, like, bro, there's a chance to get your get back, and I lost again.
The Mavs look really
They look pretty good, bro.
They're deep, bro. And
they look sus for a minute.
Hold on, bro. I remember motherfuckers chuckling because I said that Q Grimes and Najee Marshall were better signings than Klay Thompson. And both of those motherfuckers is hooping right now.
Are we surprised?
Oh, no.
Are we surprised?
And Najee Marshall's hurt right now, but when that motherfucker was playing, bro,
Bro, when it comes to Klay Thompson, are we surprised?
I'm not surprised. I'm not going down this rabbit hole, but I just wanted to point that out.
I'll do it. Fuck Klay Thompson. Bro, shooting like shit, bro. Fuck him. That's why, like, people really thought he was this big addition, especially at the start of the season. They're like, oh, you see, he's hooping.
I was saying to start Quentin Grimes.
I'm not gonna lie, Justin. I think low-key Klay Thompson is about to be. You know what? This will be my last season truly like hate watching him, because Ben Simmons, I already took Old Yeller out. That's over. I'll clown him once in a while, but I'm not even gonna push no crazy agenda against him. This is the last season I'm gonna do this shit to Klay Thompson. Paul George, you're not dead yet, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Paul George is not done yet. Absolutely, he's not done yet. Tatum's not done yet. I'm trying to think who else is on my list, but Klay Thompson, after the season's over, I'll take you to the shed and put you down. I'll stop hate watching you, because at this point, it's not even fun anymore. Hate watches are fun when they have some sort of expectations and then they play like shit.
Yeah,
that's when it's fun. Now it's like, damn, you're playing so fucking bad. You don't even got expectations, bro. So if you drop 10, it's like, I can't even clown you because you don't even average no 20 something no more. All right, next up, we're gonna talk about the Bucks, who I bought.
Okay.
This is an L for me. They're down 21%, bro. So I have one staying, one small win, and then one kind of big loss right now. You got a big win, a stay, and a pretty decent gain. So let's talk about the Grizzlies, which you had,
Yeah.
which is another hit for you. I'm not gonna lie. The Grizzlies, they on pace for 53 wins.
Yeah.
They up 17%, bro.
She.
At this point, you just whooping my ass in this. Honestly, I can't catch up to you, especially when it comes to my next pick, which, as I already disclosed, one of the worst picks that you could have gotten, which is the Pelicans. They down 62%.
Holy shit.
And I bought them for 100 cash, bro. So in theory, these niggas is worth $38, bro. Is there even anything we could say about the Pelicans on why they're playing so bad, bro? Like, BI's already on the way out. Lakers don't even want
Clutch.
BI. Yeah, he signed with Clutch.
Yeah.
He signed. How do you? All right, let's do this. How do you feel about him? Because we're gonna talk about some of these teams as we go through this. How do you feel about him right now and possible places for him to go? Because when we talked about it in the offseason, we said he could fit the Cavs. I don't know who else he could fit. Cavs do not touch your roster. You're already hooping right now. You got nothing to change. You got nothing to gamble. So it's like, where does Brandon Ingram even go? Is he a championship piece? I don't think so, bro.
No, yeah, like even if he goes to the Cavs, I feel like for the Cavs, that's not like a drastic move where it's like, holy shit, we get way better.
No.
Like, I think that they get slightly better, but it's not like.
But that's the thing. I don't think they get slightly better. You don't fuck with what's already working.
Yeah. Like if I'm the Celtics and I see the Cavs got Brandon Ingram, I'll just be like, that's it.
I'll be disappointed.
Yeah.
Because it's like, what pieces did you give up and that they actually contribute? And obviously it's already reported, all right, the Lakers are not going to go for him. So who's going to go for him then?
And that's another guy that needs the ball, and you're taking the ball out of Donovan Mitchell's hands and Darius Garland's hands. So it's like, nah. I feel like the Cavs more so, I feel like the last piece they really need is like a Swiss Army knife wing.
And that's not Brandon Ingram.
And that's not Brandon Ingram.
It's not him at all. Who do you think would be that Swiss Army then?
Swiss Army knife wing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If this sold Herb Jones, that's a major W.
Herb Jones on the Cavs would be insane.
I think, unless I'm mistaken, I think everyone's on the chopping block right now for the Pels.
Trey Murphy on the Cavs would be fucking lit.
That would be even better.
That would be lit.
He'll be even better than Herb Jones.
Somebody like that would be fucking lit for the Cavs.
I'm trying to think where. I'm really trying to focus in on where Brandon Ingram could go, bro. It's tough.
Shit, and he wants to get paid.
You think he could hoop on the Grizzlies? They need size, pause. Especially when you got Marcus Smart out there closing games and doing dumbass fucking plays.
I mean, he could. I feel like he'll help like their half court offense.
Yeah.
But
another scorer helps with the size. You're not gonna close with Ja, Bane, and Smart. I know you want Smart in there for the defense, but let's be honest, bro. He's harming y'all more than he's helping.
Yeah.
I'd rather have BI.
But like BI, I'm like, you're gonna have to like lock in defensively a little bit.
100%.
Yeah. But I don't think that'd be bad.
Fuck. So Grizzlies is a possible place.
But Jaren Jackson's having a really good fucking season.
But I don't think he'll fuck with Jaren Jackson anyways. I don't think he'll miss anything.
Nah, Jaren Jackson's really good without the ball too.
I'm not gonna say the Heat. Every time we talk about players, not us, but every time the media talks about players, it's always the Heat, bro. Always, always, always the Heat. We're not entertaining that Heat shit, bro. I'll tell you that right now. I'm just thinking about the league. I always gotta look down at the shit, bro. Like the Hawks is like, do they really need him, bro?
Nah, they don't need him.
They don't need him.
I like what the Hawks got going on.
The Nets, they don't need him. If anything, the Nets need to start selling, bro. They don't need to start buying.
Houston
Philly don't need him.
Philly, no. Philly would have been better if they didn't do the Paul George shit.
Pacers would fuck with Benedict Mathurin, so no.
Yeah.
There's no space over there.
Phoenix, no.
Obviously, definitely not Phoenix.
The Spurs? I don't think he's a Golden State guy.
The Spurs?
Nah.
Honestly, I know you say he's not a Golden State guy. I think he will work in Golden State.
I think I could see it, but I'm like,
they saying that they looking for a star to pair with Steph, bro. They know it's the end of the times, bro.
I
Is
could
Brandon
see it.
Ingram that star?
I'm like, would he buy in? That's the thing.
I think so, bro. We saw Wiggs buy in. We saw Wiggs as a high volume, inefficient scorer really be like, all right, you got to D up, bro, and lower that scoring. And he did it.
Could you see Ingram on the Clippers?
What does that do, though?
Nothing.
Like,
I can't see him on the Hornets.
so it's like right now.
Yo, not really many teams, bro.
It's just, to me, Brandon Ingram only fits on the Grizzlies and the Warriors.
And the Warriors.
Because Cavs, I know we entertained that the most. We said, this is the spot for him. This is the spot that makes the most sense. That shit's going to be it's going to fuck up everything. So, no. It has to be the Grizzlies or the Warriors. The Kings don't need a 3. You feel me? The Lakers already don't want him. The Clippers, my God, I guess. I think if Kawhi is fully out, then fine, make the switch. But it's like fucking with Norman Powell.
Yeah.
You're not fucking with Harden's flow, but you're fucking with Norman Powell's flow. So it's like the Trailblazers, no.
Nah.
Like, no, you don't want him. The Timberwolves, you don't want him. We went through every team. The Bulls they should sell. We don't even know what the Bulls do at this point in time for the past
I
couple
could
years.
see him on the Jazz, but
That doesn't do anything, bro. And doesn't he want to be on a winning team?
He probably does.
So it's like, yeah, it's just the Grizz, bro. The Grizz and the Warriors, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's looking slow for him, bro. Not like for his career or anything. Like, oh my God, he's cooked, but it's not looking too hot for him.
Yeah.
This is one of my wins, Justin, to move on. The Houston Rockets, you know, they was projected to win, I think 42, 43 games. Where is it? Houston Rockets, 43 games, 42 and a half. So obviously I was taking that over. The Rockets are on pace for 53, so they're up 23%. Really liking what all the dudes is doing over there. Thank you so much, too, for helping me out, yo, because this is my first fucking victory. No, the Thunder was my first win. But it was my first kind of major win right now. And they're a good value, too, bro. They were $75.
Damn.
I'm kind of surprised you ain't buy them.
I think I wanted to buy them, but I didn't have enough.
You didn't have bread?
Yeah.
I low-key think they're kind of free money, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Even if they only hit 44, like it still would have been a win, a win that was this big, pause, but it was still going to be a victory. We both got the Spurs.
Yeah.
So the Spurs was projected to win. It was an over-under of 35.5. Right now, they projected to win 39, so they up 10%. No crazy victory, but progress is progress. Can they make the playoffs? If you ask Colin, yes.
Yes.
But if you ask Colin, yes, but I don't know. I'm still not buying into it. I'm still not. I think they're going to barely miss the play-in. On some no-hater shit, because I still got the Kings above them. The Kings just beat them last night, by the way. And that's not even me being like Kings biased, but I still got the Kings above them.
No Wemby last night.
It don't matter.
Shout out Julian Champagny, 30 ball.
Play who's in front of you, nigga. That's how it goes.
It's tough to watch them without Wemby, bro.
Yeah, because it's fucking boring.
It's fucking boring.
No disrespect, it's fucking boring. I'm gonna go into the Lakers, who I bought for 100. Lakers were projected 45.5. There's another L for me. They projected to win 43 right now.
Damn.
What was the percentage, by the way? The percentage is they down 13%.
Damn.
What is going on with the Lakers, Justin? They got blown the fuck out in an embarrassing loss. JJ Redick said, yeah, that shit was embarrassing. They're kind of having these issues now.
And then they lost last night to the Hawks. Trae Young game winner.
Yep.
30 and 20.
Locking that in fantasy if I didn't do it already.
Do that now.
Yeah,
Look,
I know.
Shout out Bron, though. He gave me 77 fantasy.
One-legged 3.
Yeah.
That shit was tough.
I think it's just, bro, this roster, bro. I think, and I said in the offseason, I mean, I was kind of scared at the start of the season, but I'm like, bro, this team is like a certified playing team.
Yeah.
Like,
unfortunately, that's just what they are.
Like,
that's their identity.
This
right
is
now.
their identity. They are, damn.
Damn, that was heavy as hell.
But I'm like, this team is a certified playing team. Like, there's no way around it until they make some moves. But even then, it's like, what's the move? And like, everyone's saying Zach LaVine, this and that. But I'm like, does that even?
I'm not laughing in disrespect too. It's just like that's gonna solve all your problems. Really.
Yeah, and it's like, does that even move the needle for the Lakers that much? Because Zach LaVine's having a good season, but I'm like, you put him on the Lakers, he's not going to be replicating that.
He's not him anymore.
Yeah, and you're talking about trading potentially 2-3 rotational pieces for the Lakers right now for one guy, and a guy that missed a lot of last season too. So,
He's not certified. Like, okay, I'm gonna stay healthy the whole fucking season.
Yeah, so it's like you're taking a gamble, but like with the roster as is, this team is a certified like playing team. They're a 9-10 seed to me.
Do you think, because a lot of people are already trying to blame this on JJ, they're saying every single time they lose, they post Darvin Ham star versus JJ star this many games and so on and so forth. I already kind of know your answer, but do you think there's any like even sprinkle of truth in that?
No, I feel like with this roster, this is kind of like the fate of this team, and like you see JJ's trying to get them to shoot more threes, but this team literally just can't. And like,
I'm not trying to like laugh, like that's not even that funny, but that just sounds funny. It's like they can't shoot threes.
yeah, and that is a personnel problem. That's not a coaching problem. So it's like JJ is like trying new shit, like putting Dalton Connect in the starting lineup, and like he's trying new things. It's just
He's experimenting.
Yeah, and it's not working out. And I'm not gonna say like, oh, JJ's a shit coach. Like he's trying to get shit done, and it's not working. And part of that is because of personnel. And still better than what Darvin Ham did. Like, but yeah, the fate of this team to me is a playing team.
What about the V8 news? And then we'll move on from the Lakers.
Oh, the Jared Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
Oh, with the knee, he has like, what does he have? Like knee
His
swelling.
whole lower body is cooked, bro.
And what did they say?
Fluid in the knee. He was supposed to get surgery in his foot. They didn't do it.
And didn't they also say he's supposed to come back in January?
Yeah.
Target. Yeah, that
He
ain't
really shouldn't.
That ain't happening. That is not happening.
And it sucks because he was such a great piece for him when healthy, and it's like, bro, now his lower body's cooked.
Yeah, like that motherfucker. To me, honestly, he not coming back till like March.
Damn, yo.
That shit.
This is really Bron's.
Not to sound fucked up, but that makes the Anthony Edwards comment a little bit funnier to me now.
Come on, bro.
You remember when Anthony Edwards was like,
Yeah,
"You've been
that's
injured
not-
for 2 years"?
Yeah, that's not funny, bro.
Nah, bro. The way it's funny because that's some
That
shit.
was the Bronny game too. Like he was talking shit to
Yeah.
Bronny when he checked in.
Nah, but he funny though for that shit because like I would have said the same shit if I was there.
Come on, bro.
I'm like, you've been hurt for 2 years.
That's low key one of the moves where it's like, it looked really good when it happened. Now it's aging like shit. Bro.
He was a big part of
Yes.
of that WCF team.
Yes, he was, because that team was just based on defense and how good they fucking defense was. And it's like, now where are you at? It's cooked, bro. They're cooked right now, and it's unfortunate because again, like I said, I'm looking at this through the lens of a Bron stan, and this is kind of what we're pairing him up with in the very end of his career in the twilight days. It's kind of sad to me, bro.
They're currently on a 3-game losing streak.
They're doing my king dirty right now.
Yeah.
Very dirty. Let's move on to my Western Conference team, which is kind of letting me down right now. Still holding the faith, though. Sacramento Kings was projected to win 46.5 games. Right now, they're all the way down to 38 wins, and that means they're down 19%, bro. Just how you feel about the Kings right now?
Very disappointed.
The thing is, too, though, like, every game goes to the wire.
Yeah.
More often than not, every game goes to the wire. You just swing a couple of them games their way, especially like 2 of them T-Wolves games. You swing that shit the other way, and the Rockets game too. And that's already 3 more wins on their belt. But especially when this was a team that I was talking mad shit in the offseason. I said, yo, got the 2 best closers. They're going to close every fucking game. Every closed game, you might as well just chalk it up for them winning because they got the 2 clutches guys. And it's just not working, bro. And everyone's doing their thing. Like, it's not like they're getting blown out, embarrassed or nothing, but it's just the shit is not clicking at the end of the game. And the thing is, too, that's letting me down is, like, when it comes to that crunch time, it feels like it's just D Fox, bro. It feels like the game plan is just give D Fox the ball, which isn't a bad thing, but there's a certain point in time where someone else got to step up. You know, and obviously, knock on wood, but, like, if he was to get hurt, what are you guys going to do in crunch time? Is it just going to be DeRozan? All right, what if DeRozan's in there one night? What are you going to do?
This team needs to get some fucking stops.
Yeah.
Like, it's very bad, like, especially with how the offense is, but they have to be able to get timely stops and just, like, Because yeah, it's entertaining. A lot of these games are shootouts, but like there's some losses that you shouldn't even have, bro. Like losing to the Nets by 5, losing to the fucking Blazers. Like, and I know at the beginning of this month or last week they lost to the Spurs. Like, I know they beat the Spurs last night, but there's a lot of losses where it's like, bro, like what are we even doing?
It's questionable.
It's very questionable. Like even the Jazz being like close games with them, even though they've beaten the Jazz, they'll be in close games with them. So it's just a lot of shit. Like, bro, they have to get timely stops, and that was kind of the downside of the DeMar DeRozan trade. I mean, signing. That aspect of it, like, yeah, he helps you in the fourth quarter, and like with the offense, but like, I mean, like nobody looks at DeRozan as a fucking stopper.
Never in his career.
Never.
Not on the Raptors, not on the Spurs even, and not on the Bulls. He's never been someone that's gonna get that stop when you need it.
Yeah, and I respected the Kings for like, all right, we're gonna double down on this offense. Like, they wanted to make some moves because that was their. Damn, what the fuck?
What was that?
I'm about to go turn that off.
Nah, you good. We'll just keep it rolling. I'll just keep talking my shit. Yo, that shit was so loud, but I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was from like upstairs or something.
Nah, but as I was saying, yeah, they decided to double down in the off season just because that was their mistake last season. They made the playoffs, and then in the off season they didn't do a damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
They just kept the team together, and then they went into the next season, and then they missed the playoffs. But now they decided to double down on this team, and respect to them, because like in the Western Conference, you kind of have to make moves. Like,
You have to innovate.
Yeah,
East you could stand pat, and it's like, all right, we'll figure it out. The West you gotta always try to get better.
Yeah, so I give credit for them for trying to innovate, but they're gonna have to like switch something up. Like, yeah, the offense, we see it, like how good it is, and like, but like you're getting into shootouts, and sometimes you don't want that, bro. If you're getting into shootouts, like you're letting some of these bad teams like still in the game, where like any given night they could win the game. And I know you have D Fox and DeMar DeRozan, who are like two clutch guys, but like you can't rely on that every single night, because it's like sometimes the basketball gods, shit. Scoot Henderson go makes a game winner one night.
They
Like
give and
that-
they take, bro.
Yeah, that's literally just how the game goes some nights. So it's like you can't really rely on heroics from De'Aaron Fox and DeMar DeRozan every single night. You're gonna have to have, and like we talked about it, and we know firsthand with the Knicks, like you always want to have a good balance of both. Like sometimes I've sat on here and I'm like, damn, bro, I would love to be like an offensive team, because like I think offense matters. But then you see it firsthand with the Knicks, like got the best offense and the defense is dog shit. You're like, damn, nah, we need that. Now since it's my team, I'm starting to realize like, nah, you really do need that balance.
Are we just Kings East?
No.
Why not?
How are we Kings East?
Because of how good we are defensively, but our defensive deficiencies. But we're just winning. That's the only difference.
Nah. Shout out to the Knicks right now, because now we're 20th on defense, not 27th. But
It's still shit.
and shout out to Precious Chua. He just came back.
Yeah, he's not even trying to be funny. He's gonna change that shit.
But like,
Not crazy, but he's gonna change.
but
that
where
shit.
do the Kings rank offensively?
I'll look for it right now.
Because the Knicks are number 1
Points or offensive rating?
offensive rating.
8th,
Okay.
14th on defense. Points 10th. Opponent points 20th.
Damn. So we're just like a lot better offensively.
Yeah. Well, let's not say a lot.
I didn't want to say a lot, but we're just better.
So it's because like we're seeing right now, just by offensive rating, Knicks are a little bit better offensively. Kings are a little bit better defensively. But at least I'll say this: the Kings are 14th, and like we just said, the Knicks are 20th, bro.
Yeah.
But even then, that superpower offense that we got.
And I
It's
think as
definitely
a
carrying
team,
us.
we're shooting like 40-some% from 3.
Yeah.
So it's like that could also be a factor into it too. But I don't think we're the Kings of the East. Like, let's chill out on that.
Why you say that like it was disrespect?
To me, it is kind of disrespect.
How? Don't be dissing my niggas, dog. You ever seen that South Park clip? Yeah, yeah.
I love that clip.
Don't be dissing my niggas, mom or dog. I
He
forgot which
said,
one he said.
"Don't be dissing my niggas, dog."
Yeah, like come
I
on,
love
bro.
that episode,
Don't do that shit, bro.
Oh man, yeah, we not the kings of the East.
I don't like that you took it as an so I'm not going
Nah,
to.
I take that as his.
But we'll move on. We'll move on though. Let's move into the Celtics, who you bought. Obviously, they was the most expensive team. They were projected to win 59. Well, 50 and a half was the line. Right now, they're projected to win 67, so they up 14%.
Shit.
Nigga, give me some picks, bro. Like, I'm doing bad, bro. I'm doing really bad in this shit. I thought I cooked, to be honest with you, but I'm doing really bad.
Damn, I have no negatives right now. Well, I'm about to right now.
All right, nigga, you don't gotta brag. Yeah, because we both share the Raptors.
Yeah.
We both got them very fucking cheap, right?
Yeah.
So Toronto was projected to win. Well, their line was 30 and a half. This is, again, like you said, you're only down one. Currently, so far, they're projected to win 25 games. They down 19%. So we finally took you down a peg. So going through all of our stocks right now, as I type in my Raptors shit, down 19. Damn, this one just put 10% up. Okay, so going through my list, Knicks did not move. Bucks are down 21%. Pelicans are down 62%. Rockets is up 23. Spurs up 10. Raptors down 19. Kings down 19. Thunder up 13. Lakers down 13. So the only things I got up right now is the Rockets, the Spurs, and the Thunder. I am struggling. Then for Justin, who was just frying me in this game. Even if I didn't buy the Pelicans, you would still cook me in this game.
Damn.
So Justin's stocks are obviously the Cavs are up 48. Knicks ain't move. Thunder up 13. Grizzlies up 13. Spurs up 10. Celtics up 14. Raptors down 19. So right now you're frying me. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Are the Grizzlies 13 or 17?
Up 17. Thunder
Okay.
at 13.
Okay.
Right now, I mean, I'll say it straight up, bro. I'm not selling nobody. I'm not selling no damn thing, bro, because you don't want to sell when you down low. And it's super early in the season. So I'm standing packed. I don't know if there's anyone that you want to sell.
I think I want to sell the Raptors.
You're gonna sell low?
It's tough. Actually,
You would be getting back. Trying to do the quick math because they were $50. You wouldn't even be getting back that much money, Justin. You would be getting back $9. You would be down $9. You would be bringing in $41. There's like no one you could buy.
I'm debating if I should sell the Spurs.
Sell the Spurs. Oof. You would come up $7.50, which is round up to $8. You would have $83 because those were $75 at the start.
Cause I low key want to buy. Actually, nah. Cause it's based on win totals for the season.
Yep.
So that might not be a good idea.
There's gonna be bonuses. I don't know if you want to do bonuses for playoffs or just for playoff round wins. That's up to you. If you want to give niggas like a bonus plus 10% for making the playoffs, we could do that.
Okay. Or should we do plus 5 for making the playoffs?
Okay. And every round you win is an extra 5.
Yeah.
Every round you win is an extra 5. And the championship could be 10.
Because I was low-key interested in buying the Nuggets.
You want to buy the Nuggets?
But then I'm like, it's kind of tricky right now.
So since the Denver Nuggets, I would have to do the math real quick. Since they down 17%, right? Let me go back to the stock up. So they down 17%. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
They were down 17%. They were originally 250. So 17% of 250, you would get them for, we'll just round up to $43. You would need $207 to get them.
Damn, it's quiet.
And the only way for you to get them, to be honest with you, Justin, you might not like to hear it. Let me see if you could even do it first. Even if you sold the Cavs, you can't afford them. You would have $185 because it was originally 125.
I'm gonna just stand pat then.
Yeah, I'm a stand because I got no choice. To be honest with you,
I'm gonna stand pat right now.
I got no choice, bro. I can't do anything. My hands is tied, bro. Like Unfortunately, I bought a lot of garbage, but it's early. I think the Raptors will come back. I think the Lakers are barely down. They'll come back. Pelicans are cooked. Bucks, I'm not gonna lie, they're cooked. I don't think they're winning 50 games like they're supposed to. They're kind of cooked. Praying the Kings come back. And hopefully somehow, some way, like the Knicks and Rockets could go up. Like the Knicks, they stood packed. That's good. If the Rockets and Spurs could keep doing their thing, that would be good for me. But I have nothing to gain from here, bro. I have nothing to gain from signing any of these guys, bro. These are all just like because the Pelicans fucked me up. I could only pray that the Pelicans, because they're projected to win 18 games, hopefully they end the season with like 25, and then I'll sell on a loss. But right now, bro, I'm not touching anything. That's gonna be my final decision. I'm not touching a damn thing.
Yeah, I'm standing pat right now.
So that's kind of the Q1 review for the stock so far, guys. Justin obviously cooked me so far. I'm gonna come back though. I'm not worried. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna make some major moves. Hopefully later on, I could buy into some other shit. I could sell something, buy some better shit later on. But right now, I'm definitely just gonna stand packed. So Justin, do you want to? Actually, no. We'll save the football for after. We always do football after the basketball, anyways. We could do the MVP of the week. So as we know,
Oh wait,
what's up?
NBA Cup quarterfinal predictions.
Oh yeah, of course. So bring up all the matchups, and we'll discuss who's gonna win each one.
All right, so I'm gonna do the East first. For the East quarterfinals, we have the Hawks versus the Knicks,
Next,
and then we have the Orlando Magic versus the Milwaukee Bucks.
I think there's a no matter how good the Magic are doing right now. I think there's a Bucks win.
Yeah, I think the Bucks win this
I
one.
think the Bucks are gonna win this. I'm gonna just write right now Bucks over Magic. I'm assuming we both have Knicks. I already said Knicks.
Yeah, I got.
I know
Knicks,
you're not
though.
gonna pick the Hawks over the Knicks.
Yeah, I'm picking Bucks just because like they've been playing a lot better lately, and I know a lot of their wins were against like garbage, and like they're playing like they're beating the teams they're supposed to beat. But Dame is looking a lot better too. Chris Middleton's just came back. He's getting his feet under him. But Giannis, like we just talked about earlier, he's looking like number 2 for MVP right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's gonna be a lot to ask for Franz to fucking beat that giant right there. So I'm gonna go with the Bucks.
Can I be honest with you too in regards to the Knicks and the Hawks? Because I know that even if we beat them, they're not gonna stop the Trey owns New York narrative yet. I really do hope we see them in the first round somehow, some way.
Oh, I would love that.
Because I know for a fact, if we see them in the first round, we're dunking all over them. Absolutely. I want the
I would
Hawks.
love that.
I want the
honestly.
Hawks to be the 6th seed badly. And we just got to stand packed at 3. And we stand packed at 3. Actually, no, we're 4 right now.
We're 4th,
We're 4. We're
but
barely third.
they're 5th. So
They're going to fall.
yeah,
That's my thing.
They might fall.
So I would like to take 3rd and they grab 6 because I don't think we're going to have a chance, unfortunately, so far to grab number 2. So I hope we get that 3-6 matchup with them badly. And I hope we sweep them because I really do think, I'm not even just talking shit right now, I think we will sweep the Hawks right now. In a playoff series, we will sweep the Hawks because hopefully Bridges will get that defense back by then. He will be Trae Young. Trae Young at the time was cooking Alfred Payton and like
Reggie Bullock
and like Frank, and then Reggie Bullock, like you said. This is different. This is Deuce.
OG.
This is Josh Hart. This is OG. This is Bridges.
No
like,
breaks, nigga.
He's gonna be in hell,
You get no breaks.
and he's already shooting like shit for this season. I know his
Yeah.
playmaking's been like amazing so far. It's been phenomenal, but shit, nigga, you're gonna have to score for your team to win a series against the Knicks to win a game because Zach is a baby right now. He's a rookie. You cannot put the expectations on him to be like, yo, we need you to help us win a single game.
Dyson Daniels is good, but as good as he is, I don't trust him to space the floor like that.
I don't think he's gonna do nothing crazy in the playoffs. I'm not gonna lie. To me, this is a mirage.
Is Bogdanovich hurt?
I believe so. And honestly, my next comment was gonna be DeAndre Hunter. I'm not worried about him in the playoffs.
Yeah. Jalen Johnson's like the one motherfucker I'd be afraid of.
But even then, they could contain him, bro. I'll throw a heart on Trae Young and OG on Jalen Johnson, and let's see how they like that shit.
Yeah.
And from there, we'll see how it goes. Clint Capella and Onyeka are not stopping Cat.
No, yeah, no shot.
They have no chance against Cat.
And if we have
is
Mitch
cooking
back,
both of them.
the boards, bro.
The boards would be crazy, bro. I think we will sweep them.
The way Cat's been rebounding, and we know how Mitch loves to get those offensive boards, bro. We'll be on the glass a lot. And I don't know if you peeped, but I know Precious just came back. He only played 12 minutes, but that lineup when he was in, bro, they
was
was
amazing. Switching
everything.
Every single thing, bro. Every possession.
And I'm like, bro, you don't want to see that shit, bro.
That's what we needed.
I'm like, you don't want to see that shit in the playoffs.
Precious is low-key underrated, bro. Like, he wasn't moving me in the trade. I'm not going to, like, sit here and lie and be like, oh, I was so hyped that he was included in the trade. He wasn't moving me. I'm like, who gives a fuck about Precious Achua?
He could be a big part of our team.
I'm a fan of him now.
Yeah.
I might be glazed, but I'm a fan of Precious Achua right now.
For the West quarterfinals matchup, we got the Dallas Mavericks versus OKC Thunder. And we got the Golden State Warriors versus the Houston Rockets.
Give me... You know what? I don't give a fuck, bro. One game situation. Give me Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
Give me Kyrie.
I was saying the same thing.
Give me Mavs over OKC.
Give me the Mavericks, man. Give me the Mavericks.
And then I don't care what Draymond says that he thinks that he owns the Rockets. Low key, he does, and the Warriors as a whole do. Give me the Rockets, bro. Give me the Rockets. Who are you taking in that one?
I'm taking the Rockets. Fuck the Warriors.
Wait, so this is an agenda thing, or you really think they're gonna beat them?
A little bit of both.
I think they're gonna beat them. Confidently, too.
Yeah.
I would take a spread of negative 8.5 for the Rockets. They will win by 9 points or more, honestly. And from there, bro, Knicks beat the Bucks. It'll probably be Knicks versus Mavs.
Let's go to Vegas.
I'm not gonna lie, Knicks versus Mavs. I hope I'm wrong. I don't think we would win. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't think we would win.
Bro, we got smoked without Luka, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think we would win, bro. Kyrie hates us.
I mean, if we beat the Bucks, we get revenge on last year because we played them in the quarterfinal last year
us.
and they beat us. They whooped us.
And then they lost to the Pacers, which they should have won that game.
Yeah.
There was no reason that they should have went in there and lost to the Pacers out of all teams. But, man, I'm ready for this shit. That's all I can say. I'm ready for this shit. I need the Knicks to win something in my lifetime. Because division titles don't even get celebrated anymore. So that's worthless. And we wouldn't win one anyways because we got the Celtics in our division. We're not going to see us win a division title. Who cares about division titles? It's either now this or the championship.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get both somehow, somewhere. But yeah, I think it's gonna be us versus the Mavs. But I think the Mavs would fry us at this point in time. Hopefully the Knicks prove me wrong. You know, always gonna back my Knicks. Hopefully we're gonna win. Got to be realistic once in a while though. We'll get out the East though, and this, and hopefully the real playoffs too. We'll get out the East. So now we can move on to MVP of the week, Justin.
Yeah.
Nothing phenomenal. I got 3 guys here. No Shea, by the way. Shea won the last one. We're not going to include Shea. So we have Luka, who has come back with a vengeance. 36, 7, and 13. 37, 12, and 4. 21, 10, and 10. 3 and 0. Giannis. I really want to put him and Dame. I kind of just want to leave it one or the other. And obviously, Giannis has been way fucking better anyways. 42, 12, and 11. I think we already know who's going to win this shit. 28, 7, and 8. 31, 11, and 5. And 30, 11, and 1. They 2 and 2. It should have been 3 and 1, but whatever. And then our GOAT is back. RJ Barrett. Now, the last game wasn't that impressive. There's a couple guys I wanted to put here, but there's a lot of guys that had great games with them. One mid game. Cat was in contention, for example. Dame, like I said, was in contention. But I was going to go with RJ Barrett, who had 37, 7, and 5, 29, 9, and 5. And this is kind of the weak game, but he still had a double-double, 17, 11, and 2. Vooch was in conversations too, but he had some mid games. 2 and 1. Justin, I don't even know if I got to ask you. I might as well just shake the maracas.
It's Giannis.
It's always going to be fucking Giannis that wins that shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. Now, we got to get into the discussion that was most important to me. Not even the basketball. Fuck the basketball. Who cares about basketball right now? Because what happened? What happened on Thursday, bro? I gotta know.
Damn, I'm about to start laughing, bro. I can't even open this water. Shout out to Dan Campbell, Ben Johnson, and Aaron Glenn.
Just say shout out to the Lions, bro.
Shout out to them for taking care of business on Thursday Night Football.
Who are you rooting for though?
The Packers.
All right. I guess that's your team then now?
That's not my team.
That's going to be your team since the Giants are trash.
Nah. I mean, my team going forward will be the Bills.
I know it's the Bills.
Yeah.
But in our conference, are you rooting for anybody?
I mean, we had this conversation last week.
But you said the Eagles only if they play us. I'm just saying in general.
Oh, NFC specifically? Nah. I don't have no.
Not no Vikings love?
Nah, I'm not voting for anybody in the NFC.
Hey, man. I'm just saying. Lions took care of business. We won what? 3 out of 4 in 4th down conversions, I believe. Did our thing. I'm not going to lie. The one that I believed in them for all of them, except the one that was in our fucking side of the field. I don't know why you would do that on our own 30.
Yeah, that was crazy.
stupid.
That was insane.
If we were like at the 50, fine. But our own 30 is crazy. I was like, all right, we just sabotaged the game. But
yeah, he's doing shit that I wouldn't even do in Madden.
But we had you going for the Packers.
Mike.
We had Mikey Cox saying, go Pack, go, for like weeks now. We just whooped them twice. By the way, Jared Goff owns the Packers. That's a real discussion. He owns the Packers career-wise. And if you just cut it to the Lions, it's even worse. How much
it probably is worse.
It's even crazier. He owns the Packers. And Eric was going for the Packers. I'm just going to assume Dave was too. I'm going to throw him in there, even though he didn't say nothing.
Was Kev going for the Packers?
Kev didn't say nothing throughout the whole game. I'm surprised.
Yeah, he didn't say nothing.
But I'm just going to...
Well, he has Jared Goff in fantasy. So.
I like Kev. You know, I really like Kev a lot. I always tell Mike in the chat, if Kev's not going to your house, I'm not going to watch the game. So I'll adopt Kev and I'll pretend that he was on the Lions side, right? It was really just me, Colin, and Kev rooting for the Lions. But a lot of Lions persecution in the chat. We're being treated like second-class citizens, which is crazy. But hey, we prosper. Shout out to Goff. Shout out to both my running backs, both elite running backs. Shout out to Gibbs, 1,000 yards. I love you, bro. Deadass. You a demon. Big shout out to Gibbs. Shout out to St. Brown. Shout out to Laporta. You know what? Shout out to all the guys that is in defense. Because they just signing guys from our fucking high school at this point to play defense for a game. Honestly. And yeah, even though some people want to throw out the narrative that we haven't played a real defense, we don't have a real defense and we still winning. We get into straight shootouts. So yeah, people wanted to say we weren't beating good competition. I mean, we beat the Vikings already. We've had a lot of good quality wins. We've beat playoff contending teams. We already top of the division. We just widened that gap because of that Packers W. I'm not gonna sit here and say, all right, it's over, we won the division. Still time to lose it. It's ours. It is ours to lose, though. I'll say that much. It's ours to lose.
You guys only have one loss, right?
Yeah. And with that Packers W,
damn, who beat you guys?
The Bucks. Baker, because
wow.
And that's when Baker was like, I've never beat Jared Goff, and then that was before the game, and he finally did it.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, we lost to the Bucks.
I didn't think it would be the Bucks. Holy shit.
Baker was literally just...
I'll never forgive the Texans for losing that fucking game.
Fuck them, bro.
Holy shit.
The Baker one was just so funny to me because the whole game they were talking about it before like it even got bad. Like before like they even started scoring on us and shit. The narrative was like, Baker Mayfield has never beat Goff. And he's like, they're friends off the field. But Baker has made it clear that it bothers him that he's never beat Goff. And that shit was so fucking funny to me. I was like, damn, he's never beat this man? But he did it.
Nah, shout out Baker, though.
I like Baker.
I love Baker.
Baker is one of those QBs I like that's not on my team. If he's playing against anyone that's not us, he's not even in our division, you know, I'm going to root for him.
I'm not going to lie. I wasn't even mad when he had that TD against the Giants and he said it.
Yeah, that shit was funny. That shit was fucking funny, bro.
Yo, he gassed it too. He's like,
yeah, he said that shit was fucking funny, bro. Shout out to Baker though, but yeah, he's the only one. Well, the Bucks are the only ones to beat us. Really need the defense to start coming back, bro. They said, hey, He's saying Aiden Hutchinson will be ready for the Super Bowl.
Got to get there first.
I'm not gonna lie, yo, the aura that you will feel in the stadium if this man really comes back just for the Super Bowl, and that's his first game in months, and we win.
That'll be some WWE shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's like some shit like when the Undertaker was buried and niggas thought he was dead, and then he came back months later with some lightning bolts.
I saw a TikTok like that, but it was for the Wizards. They're like, their season's doomed, and then all of a sudden, teach me how to Dougie starts playing. And who is it? John Wall runs out.
I ain't gonna lie, I'll be tough.
And then they're like, oh, they go on a winning streak, but then they hit a low.
Oh, the storyline slideshows.
And then it was like, Bradley Beal shows up.
it was one that it was like how the Lions could win. It's like Taylor Swift is on the field in the referee uniform, and then someone did like an AI thing because all like AI generated pictures. It was like the end game portal, and there was like mad people coming out. It's like all the NFL teams are coming out. It's like I don't want to say this. I can't. It was like, oh, they just got rid of Taylor Swift. That's it. Jerk off for the win. It's like, bro, it'd be like 25 slides. So it's like, damn, this is actually interesting.
Yeah, that shit was funny. It was like Wizards play Celtics first round. They go down 3-0. But then Bradley Beal miraculously comes out. And then
what's Bradley Beal gonna do, bro? That's the funny part. What is Bradley Beal gonna do, bro?
And then it was like they go to the finals. They're playing the Warriors. They're down 3-2.
Gilbert Arenas?
No, Michael Jordan. He comes out. And then it was like, it goes to game 7. Like 10 seconds left, Michael Jordan shoots. And then it was just the ball like and like he makes it. He's like, the Wizards are your 2025 champions.
This shit is so stupid, bro. I wanna be able to look that up on TikTok, like as a genre, just like sports slideshows or something, because them stories be funny as hell.
That shit had me crying.
Shout out to my Lions, bro. Contenders. Enough of this pretender talk. Justin want to say we pretenders and shit. Enough with this pretender talk, bro.
It'll all be over soon.
Let our defense get not even fully healthy. Let our defense get somewhat healthy, bro. And it's gonna be a problem up in this bitch, bro.
Shout out to Isaiah Evans, bro.
I thought you were gonna say Maxwell.
Nah, shout out to Isaiah Evans.
You know who that is?
No. Shout out to Isaiah Evans. He's the reason why Duke beat Auburn, who in my opinion, Auburn is the best team in the country, not Kansas. But shout out to him. Came off the bench, 18 points. Also, shout out to Tahad Pettiford, Jersey. He fucking lit us up. That motherfucker could not miss. But yeah, John Shire, Isaiah Evans should not be getting DMPs after that game, bro. It's fucking insane, bro. But yeah, shout out to Duke. Defense is elite. Just want to say that because Kev thinks we're not that good. But nah, this team is serious.
You don't know who Isaiah Maxwell is? All I could tell you is that he's friends with Jordan Love's brother.
Wow.
That's all I could tell you, bro.
Does he wear Timbs?
I don't think so.
Knee pads?
No. Oh. He just do his thing, bro. Oh. That's all I can say. He's friends with Jordan Love's brother. That's all I could say. By the way, Justin Heisman.
Like, who's my Heisman pick? Ashton Genty.
Okay. All right. We don't even got to argue then.
Yeah.
I'm tired of this most snaps. I don't give a fuck who played the most snaps. And he just won against UNLV last night. Fried him. Another 200 yards.
Yeah, insane, bro.
I wish we could draft him, but we already set in stone with our guys.
Oh yeah, you guys are set.
Yeah, we don't need them. Maybe you guys could take him. He'll be off the board by the second round.
Nah, we probably won't take him.
Well, obviously you're not, because he's not the number one pick.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're not taking him, bro.
He's not the number one pick, bro. No. Absolutely not. Top 10, sure, but he's not the number one pick. And by round 2,
you have to be like I mean, which he is, but you got to be like a top dog running back to be first round pick.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
I'll take him over Shador. I don't know why Shador is so high.
Yeah, but like, it's the QB shit.
There's a shitty QB class.
That's, yeah.
Regardless.
It's QB classes. But they're always going to value like QB over running back. Like, I'll never forget that 2022 class was so garbage. And I remember them hyping up Kenny Pickett. Yeah, was it Kenny?
Shout
Yeah.
out to Kev.
Kenny Pickett. He was I think he was the only QB taken in the first round, but he was getting a lot of hype just because he was the best QB prospect, and that class was garbage. And guess who was the second best QB prospect? Malik Willis.
Shout out to
Like I
him.
remember seeing ESPN like doing like those 60 minutes like interviews with him and like mini biographies, and I watched that shit. I'm like, nah, you're not that good. I'm like, yeah, bro. It's just the overhyping of like quarterback. Like people be so desperate for like, all right, QB.
That's Buddy on the Packers, right?
Malik Willis, yeah, he was
I'm not gonna lie,
he was on the Titans first.
that shit was so funny, bro.
He went to Liberty.
When Jordan Love got hurt, and he came out. It was like Kev's house. It was the first game of the season against the Eagles. And we were like, damn, this nigga looks scared as hell, bro.
I mean, they won 2 games with him.
He looked scared as hell in that first game
did.
at the very end because there's only a couple minutes left, bro. But he looked scared as hell. Shout out to Bo Nix, by the way, bro.
Like he's been.
Shout out to him. Niggas said like he was gonna be garbage. Not you, by the way. I'm just saying. Niggas said he was.
I mean, I wasn't high on him.
I was.
I wasn't.
I should have taken him.
Nah,
You don't think y'all would have been better off with him right now?
we would have, but the bar was so low.
Respect my goat.
Bar was so low. I mean, Sean Payton handpicked him, like so. And shout out to him. That motherfucker, like he be screaming in Sean Payton's face. Like,
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'm happy I bought Bo Nix stock.
but he's a dog though.
After he flamed Colorado, I bought stock in him. I bought a lot of stock in him.
He's a fucking dog.
It was It's been so funny too watching what's it called, the Hard Knocks shit. Watching
What is it? AFC North, right? Right now.
Well, I'm talking about. I don't think it's Hard Knocks. What is it? At the Giants draft room shit. I keep seeing those videos everywhere.
Yeah, that was Hard Knocks.
Yeah. It's just funny seeing your coach just with his feet on the table asking these niggas questions and shit, and niggas in the comments like, this is why they fucking suck, bro. But it was funny. Who was it I saw him interview? They interviewed Rome, Malik, Marvin Harrison, JJ. I don't think they even did they interview Drake May? I know they interviewed Caleb, but I don't remember if I saw him interview Drake May.
No, they did.
That shit was cool though. They gotta do some shit like that for the NBA. Because I'm not gonna lie, that there's 2 draft rooms in the NBA like videos that I've seen that really stick out to me. Completely different, complete opposites. Number 1 is the Raptors one, where Masai's like, oh, we need Giannis. And he was trying to make mad calls. He's like, oh, I want Giannis. He's like, oh, fuck, they're gonna take Giannis. He wanted Giannis badly in that draft. And the other one is I don't know why.
Weren't they the pick after?
I don't know how far behind they were.
Because
But they were trying to trade up.
I think they were. Because they took that dude like Lucas something.
Noriega?
Yes.
Yeah.
The big ass afro.
From Brazil.
Yeah.
Wherever he at. But what was I saying? The other one, by the way, why you looked that up, that's funny to me. Because the Raptors one was interesting. The funny one for
Yep, he was the pick right after Giannis.
that's sad.
Yeah.
The funny one was more rather than serious was, and this is why I think owners really need to stay hands off. I understand you're passionate and you know about the game, but you're not no front office guy that you really know about the game. The Kings owner was fiending for Nick Stauskas, and everyone else. Was
I remember that.
Everyone else was like, "Oh, why don't we get this guy?" I forgot who the alternatives were. Mind you, that draft was kind of ass with that spot. He's like, "No, Stauskas. We need Stauskas." And he had like a smile on his face when they drafted him and they called him and shit. And it's like, bro, like really?
That was the 14th draft. So that's
2014 draft. He was the 8th pick, I think.
Noah Vonleh was after him. Alfred Payton was after.
Noah Vonleh wasn't like 6? Didn't he go like 6?
Nah, Noah Vonleh was 9th.
Okay. He was, yeah, okay.
Alfred Payton was 10th that year, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember who was 11th. I think Zach LaVine was in that draft too.
Yeah. He was 13th.
Yeah, he
I
was.
think.
Gary Harris was in that draft. Yeah, Nick Stauskas.
But he's still the worst pick in there.
Yeah.
Even with all those guys who are like kind of decent, shit like that, like I would still rather have Noah Vonleh.
I remember at the time, I got the 2014 draft right here. So Noah Vonleh, Alfred Payton, Doug McDermott, Dario Saric, Zach LaVine, TJ Warren, Nurkic, James Young, Tyler Ennis, Gary Harris. Oh, yeah, you had a lot of decent guys.
Yeah, and like not even though guys that would have changed the Kings like direction, but it's like fuck, man, this guy was so hell bent on Nick Stauskas, and this is what happens. And now because I saw a video, I'm like, yeah, no wonder y'all drafted Bagley over Luka, bro.
Yeah,
Oh my god, the Bagley Luka I mean, the back we go. The Luca Fox duo in the backcourt, bro. If that shit came to fruition, bro, I would have creamed my pants on some no Diddy shit. Like that shit would have fed families because he would he would be guarding the best guard on the other team, D Fox, and still be able to be that sidekick to Luca.
Yeah.
That shit would have fed families. I might have to. Nah, I can't. I just remembered because I don't have the new 2K. I'm not gonna buy it either. Only because Tatum's on the cover. 2K26. I'm gonna do the Warriors era. I'm gonna try to do it all perfectly because
Be the Kings.
yeah, and be the Kings and be like Luca and Fox.
They're like, let's do this shit again.
Yeah, let's do this shit right, bro. Please.
Or would you start in the 2010s, like early, or would that still be?
I could do that with the 2K I got, 2K24, but damn, Justin, like I gotta do mad shit. I gotta go all the way from
because you also
after John Wall's rookie class. I would have
basically because you
I
got
would basically have to tank every single year and purposely pick the wrong guy, so I keep tanking. That's the only issue.
Because I was gonna say you might have to right the wrongs of like Thomas Robinson.
Nah, I just want to get D Fox and Luka together.
Was Alex Len? No, Alex Len was the Phoenix, right?
Alex Len went to Phoenix.
Who did they pick in 2013?
I say we like I'm really like Kings fan, but Papagiannis is who we picked.
Damn.
Carly Stein, who just did a Run Your Race. I think it was Run Your Race. I have to watch that. It was really interesting. Just the clips about him talking about Boogie. Yeah, that was really setting Boogie up for failure, bro.
Yeah.
Absolutely, bro. That shit was ridiculous. Boogie really had one of the worst situations of all time. I feel bad for him, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He really hasn't played a real, and I'm gonna emphasize, he hasn't played in a real playoff series because when he was on the Warriors, like he wasn't really him like that no more.
No.
Like we were robbed of him on the Pelicans making the playoffs.
Yeah.
Obviously, all those years in the Kings, he wasn't even close, which is sad. And they were still drafting centers. Like I can understand why he was tight.
Their best season with Boogie, they were probably like the 12th seed.
That was when they had Rondo and Rudy Gay. I'm pretty sure that was their best season. That was like 14-15.
Yeah.
Right? No. 14-15, Rondo had moved to the Mavs from Boston. So it was probably like 15-16.
Yeah.
Him, Rudy Gay, Rondo, like, damn, bro, they did that, man. They're like, people always post now, like, Lauri Markkanen is the active player with the most years to not make the playoffs. I'm like, damn, Boogie was way worse than him. Boogie shit was way more embarrassing than his shit because Lauri Markkanen has been in the league for a couple of years.
Oh, and I remember
Boogie was really robbed of the playoffs for so many
Didn't
years.
Zach LaVine have that shit for a while?
Yeah. Until the Bulls. The Bulls one and only playoff run.
De'Aaron Fox probably had that shit for a while too.
D Fox had that shit for a while.
Who has that shit now?
Lauri.
Oh, Lauri.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Lauri Markkanen has the worst one. Because Cavs also playing, Bulls were always fucking shit when he was there. Now he's on the Jazz. Like they're always like kind of cool. I mean, now they're bottoming out.
Yeah.
But when he was on the Jazz, they were like kind of cool, but that's it. Not even a play-in. They haven't even, the only time he's been in the play-in was the Cavs year right before D-Mitch.
Yeah.
After that, never been even close to playing, which is sad.
Yeah.
He's kind of like the, obviously different play style, but he's kind of like that new mold of playing for a bad franchise like Boogie did, bro. And that's why I'm hyped to see the Cauley-Stein shit, because I remember reports that, rightfully so, not because he doesn't like Cauley-Stein, but it's like, why the fuck would you draft a center?
Yeah.
When you have who was, I would say at the time, the best center in the league, because Dwight was already going downhill by then. It's like you're drafting a center when you have the best center in the league by far. When y'all need a guard.
Yeah.
Y'all need either a point guard or a shooting guard. The 4, I mean, I guess you could have gone for a 4. But it's like you already had Rondo as a piece, which honestly is not even no crazy piece. You already got Rudy Gay. Like, you need a shooting guard or even just a wing. And that's not like that's a playoff lock, but it's like, damn, like, I was doing this man wrong. I'm not gonna lie. I guess that's where we can end, bro. Like, they was doing Boogie wrong. And I'm hyped to see that Cauley-Stein shit, bro. Yeah. Justin, get us out here. By the way, shout out to the original Bloodline. They got things done last week. Put your ones up. Oh, you gotta face it this way. That's fine. Yeah. I'm gonna tell D. I'm like, yo, Justin's part of the Bloodline now. We inducted you, but walk us out of here, bro. My stomach's been growling.
If you guys are listening on audio, please give us 5 stars. Please like. If you guys are watching on YouTube, please subscribe. Please like. Follow us on TikTok at the J&J Podcast. We appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Peace. Kings, please get your shit together.